Hey y'all, hey y'all. Can y'all hear me good? Who we got in the chat, y'all? Hey, Miss Sexy. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Did I add the wrong one? Okay, I got the right screen up then. Okay, hey Mimi, hey Ash. What's the word for the day? Hey. I'm finna come up. Give me a second. Coming up. I'm coming up. Where's my All right. There we go. Hey y'all. Dang, I can't see the comments now on my phone, but look, y'all. So we got KB. Hey, that's Key. Is that Kiwana? Hey, hold on, wait. Who we got here? Mimi, Shauna, Shantastic. Hey, Shantastic. Melinda. Hey, Melinda. Tiffany, what's the word for the day? We got CJ in the chat. We got Danny's Dior, LT, Memory Robinson. Hey, oh brother. What's up, Jennifer? Tay, what's up, Tay? Queen of the South Africa. Queen of South Africa. Hey, girl. Uh, out Kiwana Records. Girl, let me find out. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because we don't want no interruptions right now. Okay. Welcome, Infinitely. Kiwana Records. Okay. From the 99 to 2000s. All right, y'all. So, look. It's been said that she said, hey, lady. So apparently Roxy went live for her subscribers only, and that live has been uploaded. So we're gonna dive into that. And Kenya is also responding to the interview. So we're going to dive into that as well. Shout out to everybody that's gonna catch this replay. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Let me know what's going on, what you think down in the comments. And let me know where you watching this video from because I love to hear from y'all. Now, so what do y'all think about what's been going on? Okay. Let me know in the chat right now. After y'all watch the live, okay, with Kiwana and Janelle, well, the recording with Kiwana and Janelle, and they were able to give more detail and more context as to what was happening behind the scenes that we didn't have the access to, right? What do y'all feel about that interview? I've seen a lot of mixed feelings about it. And you from Michigan, Detroit. Okay, say let's dive. Scoops. Okay, fantastic. Ipsy in the chat. Yes, y'all. So I thought that I was able to, you know, basically fill in the gaps that the questions that I was asking. I thought that I was filling in the gaps of the things that we was probably all wondering, right? So Shonda says she confused because, oh y'all, let me put my banners up. Let me put my banners up. Let me put that up there. All right. So I'm confused because a few weeks ago the kids were supposed to been on, and now I'll have a second. They're gone. I mean, the kids been gone. So who's gone? According to inside sources, the children are still with Annette and Shannon. Okay. I'm not sure where Roxy getting her information from. Who knows where she get any of her information from? A lot of it probably be made up in her mind, but I'm not sure. But as far as I know, the children are still with them. You say, I thought the kids had been gone. Yeah, that's what Roxy said. Okay. That's what she's saying. Did she provide any facts to check so we can check that? Did she provide any evidence so we can check that? No. Okay. Now, let me pull up this video. Let me see. Look. You know, because at this point, being that most of what she says and does is not credible, if I were her, I would definitely have the facts to back up everything that I'm saying. I wouldn't just be regurgitating information without having a concrete fact and knowing that those children were removed from the homes. Okay. Not at this point, right? Like, you can't just be saying things. You say you heard it from Rich. Rich? Who was Rich? You say that's wild to leave those kids in such a dangerous situation. Y'all have proof that these women allowed a SO around the children. Look, because the CPS was fully aware from the get-go. Y'all, we read the CPS report. It clearly stated that Jarvis said he's an SO. You know? You say you did not hear it from Roxy. Shauna, tell me who Wretched is. And he also called CPS on live. I feel like you talking about Ratchet. He called CPS and CPS said what? CPS is probably not even allowed to give that type of information over the phone to a random person. The whereabouts of a child that's not an immediate family. I don't see them just randomly saying, yeah, the kid's gone out of Annette and Shannon's house. Like, y'all, did y'all call for yourself to find out if the kids was there or not? Okay. What's going on with my mouse? No, we can't just believe that either. Just like he could call, y'all can call too. See what CPS tell you. Let's see what type of information they give you. Right? Hey, Danielle. My mouse is tripping. I don't like that. You say yes, ma'am. Yes. That's what you talking about. Look. What CPS? What they say on the phone? Literally. And how do y'all know for a fact that was a CPS number he called? Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Okay. Like, you said no, but those two that you had on video, they said that they came on here. Oh, wait a minute. They said that they came on there and verified it on his live. Kiwana and Jarnell never verified that. You said, I mean, they was talking on his panel saying the kids is gone. So this was like 3 weeks ago. That's not true, Shauna. That's not true. I listened to it. They never said that the kids was gone from Annette and Shannon. They said they did not know or no, flat out no. Right? So the only person that actually came on the internet and said that the children is gone is Roxy. Okay? She's the only one that says that. And she don't have a fact to back up none of that. And if they is gonna show us the paperwork, show us something. A recorded phone call or something. This point, nothing she says out of her mouth is credible. Nothing. Well, right, they never said the children was gone. I didn't hear that. Say Ratchet was exposed. He has a crazy background. Okay, Queen. Right. So, we look, I present facts on my platform. And if it's not a fact, like I said before, if Kenya or Roxy feel like what is being presented on my platform is not a fact, then prove that it's a lie, right? Prove that it's a lie. Because the fact of the matter is, way before I even got in contact with Kiwana or Jarnell, I had already suspected that it was some lies being told, a lot of lies being told, and a lot of people moving funny. Roxy, Kenya, and Mark. Especially to the ones that was on my life, that seen that how I broke down numerically Roxy's numerology just a little bit, okay? Because I'm a very spiritual person. So before I even got the chance to talk to them, Kiwana and Jarnell, I already felt and know, okay? So at this point, if all they doing is talking and not presenting no receipts, I don't care. If what is being presented here is a lie, prove it. Prove it. Shonda say that's why she asking, because I don't believe anything else. Yeah, we got the fact check now. We got a fact check. You say y'all were in the baby. Y'all, where is the baby's remains? They still haven't found her remains, unfortunately. Kiwana Records say we called Ratchet due to him trolling us to say these things are not true. So apparently it's a lot of things that has not been true. Yeah, you say he twist folks' words. Okay. She said, yes, man, I believe you. I believe you. We don't do. Okay. Like, you got to have receipts now. Got to have them receipts in order. Because I'm not going to blame anybody for nothing. I'm not. I know that it's a conference, Danielle, and I know I've been told that Jarvis does not have to show up to this conference, and that the conference is technically to schedule the actual trial dates. That's what I've been told. So a lot of people may be disappointed on Friday to find out it's not what we expect. Now, hopefully they start the trial Monday. Don't waste no time. Right? Hopefully they start Monday. Quickly. Angela said exactly. Mark was using his platform to get women. Okay. Angela knows something. Angela knows, because I'm thinking like, why he on his platform selling damn panties, y'all? Like, let me make sure I got this video, because if Mark don't give y'all creep vibes, Mark is a creep. Mark D is a creep. He probably ain't get no cooch in high school, and now he's spending the rest of his life trying to be a damn creep and sell panties and shit with his face on the panties. Is you fucking serious? Who the fuck want his face on their panties? Come on now, Mark. If that's creepy. Piss me off. Yes, on the panties, y'all. I'ma show y'all. I'm not playing. I'ma show y'all. Give me a minute. I'm making sure I got all my videos in order. Or we could just go straight to the live, because he still got it up. This the one. She say, say them panties gonna scare the them ugly ass panties. So yes, listen. Y'all, I'm finna look. I am not playing. We finna go to that right now. Let me. That's gonna be the first one we gonna dive into right now. I'm finna show y'all. We ain't even gotta watch the whole thing, but I'm about to show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm not playing. And the fact that he even felt comfortable to do this on her platform, where you're supposed to be a professional, you're supposed to be, starting what an organization for women and little girls suffering abuse and trauma, but you on there with a whole fucking creep selling panties to women and having Mark at the dark. Who the fuck want to be in the dark with Mark? Y'all, these women is too damn desperate for me. Okay, too damn desperate for me. Don't nobody want to be in the dark with Mark. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me share my screen. Get it together. You say, what's the name of the Princess and the Frog? Stop. Y'all is a mess. Look. Y'all is a mess, child. But look, Kiwana say, put lies on me. Say, I talk sexy, but did you touch me at all? No, Mel. No, sex. So you hitting on when Kenya said, and Roxy said, well, all three of them said that Kiwana was sweet talking Mark, and supposedly, let me go back up. And she said it was a lie. She said he never touched her. What else we got here? Mark never touched her. He say, put lies on me. I talk sexy, yeah. But did you touch me? Not at all. So that's not a flex. She say that's not a flex. She said, women love Beetlejuice. He say that's a mess, y'all. He weird. He is. Look, real quick. Let me share the screen. Ooh, I got chills. I'm cold. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that either. Ain't nobody a sweet talk mark for what? Okay. Let me go to about right here. Let's see.
It would have been assault on Shannon. Assault. Like, like, stop playing. Ain't no.
Well, I picked the perfect part to start at because right here she was talking about how she would have did Shannon had she seen Shannon in person. She said she would have been assault on Shannon. Did none of that. Did absolutely none of that.
Way. Ain't no way. For y'all two to be the ones to know what has been going on in that house and nobody bothered to step up to the plate. That's why I say I'm not falling for the mental illness and I'm not falling for the Stockholm shit. I'm not. Because y'all knew you know when you start hiding things, when you start covering up things, when you start lying, when your story ain't straight, it ain't lining up, so I'm not falling for that shit.
Sound like she describing herself to me
At all. So hopefully at the end of all of this, hopefully there is some policy reform. Hopefully there is some new laws within the world, but especially within Michigan. Hopefully the DPS school systems will put in a new efficient protocol of some sort. If somebody stupid ass decides to go to the school to report their damn child missing, hopefully there will be some protocol for them to report it after a certain amount of hours.
See, my thing is, even if Kiwana was flirting with him, what difference would it make? What difference would it make? Okay. She said she wasn't. Not saying she was, but she's, to me, it really doesn't make a difference if she did or if she didn't. I don't know what point they was trying to prove by saying that.
Hours. What's going on? Janelle asking me to stop. She should have thought about this before she started talking.
I just read that. I just read that shit too.
They going to suffer. Yeah, I bet it is, because now it's eating y'all ass up. How you sitting up here dropping comments, and then when we addressing the comments, now y'all want to hide and tuck your damn tail and shit because you don't want to be on air. No, but you want.
Y'all, is the video playing smooth for y'all on y'all end? I just want to make sure. Is it playing smoothly? She said she was single. What would have been the big secret? Exactly. Okay, cool. Because I sometimes it skips on my phone, but it might not be skipping on y'all phone. Good. Okay.
On the internet making comments, but you don't want to address it. Now, oh, it's too much. Now you want to call. Now you want to call people on the phone and shit. Y'all, they ain't bothered about calling nobody. Like, hell no. I'm not falling for that shit. They know exactly what they're doing. Just like how they are working overtime. This ain't no simple cut and dry case. It's just not, because I feel like if this was random, if this didn't have anything to do with anything, we would have been heard something. And this is Detroit. We would have been found her in a car, in a field, in the alley, in the street.
And see, this is the thing. This is the thing, Roxy. Won't you just come clean and say that? So, let me make this. Let me make me a little bit bigger. Hold up now. Won't you come out and tell people where Naziyah is at? Won't you do that? Like you just said, this is Detroit. It's small. Everybody know everybody. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody of that same person. Won't y'all be honest and say where the fuck Naziyah is at? Because you know a lot more than what you trying to come off, Roxy. You and that ugly ass Mark D. The fuck? Fuck is she talking about? Let me go back. Trying to say what somebody else did. Oh, they only made a phone call. Y'all was aware too. That's the point. That it's like they want to keep going around the fucking point. Y'all knew as well. Y'all didn't even make a phone call. Making a Facebook post, okay, whoop-de-damn do. And also let's talk about how you was siding with Shannon and Marquita when your mama made that Facebook post. And you was telling everybody you gonna come to Detroit and whoop ass. Let's talk about that. What happened to them posts? You deleted them, didn't you?
Come on now. All these bodies turning up. This shit is personal. Because if it was somebody who didn't give a damn, we would have been found Naziyah by now. We would have been found her by now. It's personal. And it might have be some outsiders that have something to do with it, but my beliefs is it's personal and it's with them over there.
She said it may be some outsiders that may not have nothing to do with it, but it's personal. Let me find out you done shipped Naziyah up out of here. Okay? Because I really don't like what she just said.
Who was you talking about, crybaby name?
Exactly, Sean. Mm-hmm.
I feel like now they.
You said, do I think Shannon told Roxy what happened? Roxy and Shannon were close. Okay? So Roxy was fully aware of what was going on back in September 2022. She was aware, whether she was in Timbuktu or motherfucking Detroit. It don't matter. She had knowledge and awareness of it. She didn't do shit until February, toward the end of February. So your question is, did she know? Did Shannon tell her? Absolutely. She knew. Say if she wasn't in a way, I definitely believe she would have been fine. Exactly. She been a distraction to this case. She been trying to make sure that the preponderances of evidence never come together to be able to really bring justice here. You get what I'm saying? She has been the one tampering with the whole fucking case. Jarvis should not be the only one going to prison at this point.
Saying, oh, well, stop this and stop that and this and this and that, because now fingers is pointed over to them as to why they didn't step up to the goddamn plate.
They was close. They was close. Shannon and Jarnell was close until Jarnell reported Shannon and Annette to CPS. which I've shown y'all the text messages of that, and they were also on the news. Shannon and Jarnell fell out shortly after that because Jarnell was aware at that point what was taking place to the children. Okay. So they cut ties with Jarnell, or Jarnell said they alienated her from the kids and like pretty much cut her off. It's just a matter of time. The truth gonna prevail. It's just a matter of time. She can get on this internet and act like she ain't have nothing to do with nothing when it came to Naziyah's case. She can do that all the fuck she want to. But the spirits know exactly what be going on. They know exactly what be going on. All your wicked, evil intentions, it's not gonna go unnoticed. It's not. And you think you crashing out now, you really gonna be crashing out, Roxy. You really gonna be crashing out because you was a fucking wicked individual.
And it's not pointing the finger or the blame game, but it's like, damn, they came to y'all personally, both of y'all. That's the part that gets me.
Not shovel. She say she ain't trying to blame nobody, but then you blame somebody. You should be pointing the finger at yourself, goofy.
You are energy now, but when energy came out, you knew.
But let me fast forward it a little bit.
Something like that, and I just had to tell them straight up. It clearly say in the poster that she ran away, which means that she voluntarily didn't want to be there. So there was nothing that I can do for you.
Oh, let me rewind that so y'all can remember that she said this too.
Yeah, you can't do it on this page. You got to do it on the fan page.
She was talking about the person you were. Oh, okay, Cassidy. Thank you for clearing that up because I'm
like, what I said. She had to been talking about Kiwana. She had to be talking about Kiwana.
Oh.
Because her energy now versus when the story came out is different. So that's what I think what she was talking about.
Oh. Yeah. Niggas. They was like.
Sean talks definitely.
To answer your question, yes, I was actually thinking about starting a nonprofit in Naziyah's name, but I'll have to get some information on that. It's so many girls, that's missing that. That takes a lot of money, brain power, and it would have to be a very
well, Roxy, you remember what we was I wasn't gonna say this on the last, so I'll just say this. Remember I told you the other day when I just registered mine?
Yeah.
So it don't take much for you to, but we
okay. Yeah, you're saying okay. Yeah, but
now what was his point of bringing that up? What the fuck, boy?
I think people don't understand. Like, it takes a lot of power. It takes a lot of people. It takes.
I hope he ain't starting no organization.
And unfortunately, everyone doesn't have such honest intentions or honest case. I'm not trying to be funny, but it was somebody that reached out to me earlier today asking me to help them find their sister or something like that. And I just had to tell them straight up. It clearly say in the poster that she ran away, which means that she voluntarily didn't want to be there. So there was nothing that I can do for you.
Now, how you gonna be starting an organization for children, and particularly girls, and gonna discriminate on whether you gonna help assist the family or not, depending on if the child ran away or not? She don't have a heart for nothing that she's doing. She's doing what she's doing because she wants the attention. That's it. You don't really care about girls. You don't really care about what's really going on in the community. You want to be the center of attention. And I said what I said. Feel however you want to feel about it, Roxy, because it's the facts. You don't let shit like this come out your mouth if your goal is to be able to assist children. Because anybody with common sense know a child is not running away from a house where they find where it's peaceful at. Miss, go heal. Then you should know all about trauma and the effects of trauma and how a person reacts to trauma and the things that they do. I wouldn't want anything to do with an organization that Roxy is ever in got even her hands in. I wouldn't want nothing to do with it.
I'm not chasing down no girl, no teenage girl who left on her own.
I got one better for you, Roxy.
Like
I think that I tell you
not doing that. I'll do some work with some serious shit. Like some work. Like if they didn't know what went on with Mr. Rayshawn, rest in peace. And like if they didn't know what happened with that, I'm willing to put my efforts towards that. Right, an innocent person. Right, I'm willing to put my efforts toward that. Not somebody that just was like, all right, I'm gone.
You ignorant. You're ignorant as fuck. And it's fucked up that people really coming through for you thinking that, oh, Roxy, she did this. She came in and she made shit happen. She did this, she did that. But this how you feel. This how she really feels. She don't give a damn. She don't. And this is why I refuse to have a conversation with her or her mammy until y'all present me with facts. And if this is y'all mindset, y'all too ignorant for me to even have a conversation with y'all for real. It wouldn't even be a conversation. Y'all will be beating around the bush, going in circles, trying to deflect. This is shit that you said out your mouth that I comment on, and just like everybody else, and it's ignorant as fuck. You got this on your page. Miss Organization, you do. And look who you connected with. You and Mark are friends. He's a disgusting person. Birds of a feather. Y'all one and the same, far as I'm concerned. Y'all up there with Jarvis, in my mind. And y'all not going to get no girls, no help. Mark just want to be surrounded by women and have a reason to be surrounded by women, which is on his platform, on, whatever the fuck he think he the man of the city now. Right? He got what you think he think he got women falling all at his feet. Like what? They both had the same goal. And that was to get some attention and exposure. And they doing it all in the name of Naziyah Harris.
Sorry. Not sorry. Find somebody else to do it.
Come on, find somebody else to do it. We will.
Dogs recently?
Yeah.
The dogs.
We will. We don't want you saving our children. Stay as far as possible. Go back to Texas, really. Because you're really not needed here. You really was not needed here. Why did you even come here? Let's talk about that. And then try to make it seem like you really got shit moving when the investigation was already over. That's what people not getting. The investigation was over. All of the searching that her goofy ass went on, all of that was unnecessary. She's an ignorant idiot.
Yeah, the lady contacted me, and I understand there's probably some dog lovers, dog owners in the chat, right? So I'm not being.
They say we don't need her in Texas either. Look, girl, go back to where you came from.
And insensitive, but yeah.
Let me find a part about
the dog. I'm gonna draw the van around the dog. So people gonna be expecting me on my page at like 12 at midnight. So the night that I was doing the foot diagnosis.
Not the foot diagnosis.
Oh, y'all, he got this thing where he talk about how he can Roxy don't even realize that this nigga was playing in her face the whole time. He was just trying to see how far he can go, or they had some shit going on behind the scenes. They was rolling in the sheets behind the scenes together. Okay, but why is it that y'all on live talking about how he can tell how a woman's the JJ is shaped and how it looks according to how her feet look, and she just entertaining the shit like she ain't married? Weirdo.
What the foot diagnosis? I don't even want to know. Never mind.
No, you don't want to.
No,
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
No,
it's coming up. I don't want to skip too much.
Because I actually told you already, so don't think about it.
It must have not been important. That is funny.
Let me see.
Because I'm trying to figure that one out. I'm trying to figure that out. Look, somebody talking about reverse blame.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, and shit, your uterus and your everything, your shit just dropped and it became balls, right? We are mutated like that.
I would like to know how that coincides.
That's cool.
This is not recent.
And the filters on the pictures, the first thing that they affect is your eyes, and they make your eyes look different. Open the call in line, Mark. Go to the y'all chill here, man. I'm about to run to the store and I'll be
making. But this is my
try to get to the part. Yeah, all right. He said he seen Roxy feet. He definitely did. He said he seen her feet in some sandals. Because somebody asked about Roxy feet, and he was like, I already looked at Roxy feet. I skipped that part trying to get y'all to it. This was September 17th, 2024. Okay, so yeah, in the way that they was the way that he was looking at her, she looking at him. It's like, what's really going on?
Because love was sent to me.
I said, let's get on. I got to get on my
hey Twitch
my live page, my fan page. I know I can't go live on my personal page right now. People. Shit. No, okay, I remember now.
What is
who was talking about ass?
Yep. I'm done.
And yeah, so one of the I was talking about one of the girls in the chat that had ass, and I was like, yeah, because you ain't the only one with ass in here. I know it's some hidden ass in here, you know what I mean? It probably just ain't commenting, ain't saying nothing. And then somebody texted me, was like, you retarded. And then when I was reading the text messages, everybody was suspecting that it was you that I was texting. So that's what that was.
You see, I'm yarning, wasn't me. 6:45. Gone, unconscious. Out of there. Out of there. He did not want to say ass to Roxy. Not it just be in the AM.
Take my face.
6:45 p.m. 65 degrees. Y'all be wildin'.
Don't they?
Heck, you know. He said he couldn't drop that name, and we just said it was you. Okay, so how y'all just automatically like? Why y'all just drop?
They just know. They just know I love you, Roxy. That's all. They
having,
just
people all them
they used each other, y'all.
And the chicken pitas and all the grandmas. Y'all trying to stuff. You got Resfusias and Miss Pearlies and everything, and y'all want to be messy.
You the messy one.
Messy as fuck.
We just be throwing you in stuff. I'll see. I'm gonna have to start waking up. Rox, you gotta hold on tonight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. I don't know. I think I'm about to exit stage left.
This from September 2024.
And the White Castle chick. Oh, he look, White Castle. He got
this is old. This old. I was trying to find a part where he was talking about the panties. I didn't.
Now don't you get the ad? Don't you get the adding on to their shenanigans and shit?
I'm just saying, a Resfusia, Miss Pearl. So now I see why y'all asses be on here until 4-5 in the damn morning.
Dog.
Her best friend won the ring.
It's all kinds of characters.
Donation. Okay, Stacy. Do y'all eat Mexican? Not from Detroit. What Mexican food is good in Detroit? Because the closest it's getting for me is on the border. That's as close as it's gonna get.
Right, Angela.
Roxy, we be dying laughing. Clearly.
Roxy, they had me up selling 7 Mile Radio panties the other night.
7 Mile Radio panties?
You know you got a pair.
I don't even want to know.
So
I don't even want to know.
Hello.
Hey, Keish.
I don't even. It's like I want to ask, how did y'all even get there? But I think I'ma just.
You want to know?
Y'all have fun with Mark. Oh, you'll have fun. I don't know. Y'all making Jarl wait until they start arguing over Mark. Not arguing. Bearilla against Resfusia? What be happening?
So I went from designing. So I showed people the web store. People started buying merchandise. There was a whole shopping spree on my website that night.
Yeah.
And they liked the leggings. So then they asked me, well, Mark, can you make some tank tops to match the leggings? So then I made some tank tops, and a couple of girls wanted their own, wanted like customized ones with their name on it. So I made them. So then they asked, well, damn, Mark, can you make panties? And I'm like, if I make some panties that y'all gonna buy, and they're like, yeah, you gotta make some panties. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna make some Mark After Dark moose knuckles. Where's my camera? I can flip my camera
I'm
around.
sorry. Wait a minute. They're called what? All right. You got 3 strikes. Okay. You got 3 strikes. That will be strike 1.
Yeah, y'all see his face right there. Now, what broad then went and asked Mark? He might be lying, y'all. That might not even be a fact that they asked for panties. He probably made that shit up in his own delusional ass mind and said, "Oh, let me post some panties and see if they buy them." He probably started that shit because he's a fucking creep. Weird. Exactly. He's a Jarvis too, far as I'm concerned. Disgusting. and he proud of it. And he talking about he got an organization dealing with children and all of that, boy, or whatever. He was supposed to be some type of representation in the community, and you on here doing this.
Uh-oh. She couldn't even take the backside of him.
In your face.
Look, you see the back?
I see it. So some gorilla bear is going to be walking around with your face on their ass.
Well, it's not that they're not gorilla bears, the ones that bought them, because listen, wait, because this is the problem, and this is the problem. This is the conversation we were having, right? They said, Mark, what's the biggest size you got, right? And I said, unfortunately, they don't come in size parachute, right? Because all we got is size small to 1X.
And then it's been allegations saying that he was messing with children. Now, this is what he posted on his page, but he, of course, denied it. But you give Jarvis vibes and creep vibes. So could it be, could it not be, or could it be?
So they don't come in size parachute. We didn't get the size garbage bag in stock.
So this was his way of introducing.
We don't got size big
to
back
the people
for the draws, but we got size big back on the leggings and the jogging pants. So if you need size parachute on the panties, I don't have parachute. You'll have to get 2 XLs and stitch them together and wrap them around your ass, because that size is only going to get one ass cheek, apparently.
And Roxy too ignorant to realize, you know what? Let me get off live with him. No, she's enjoying it. That's why she's still on the live.
She went from garbage bag to parachute.
Greetings.
First of all, that lets you know what kind of women be on here.
Thank you.
Baby, you got some wide loads coming through at nighttime, baby. Wide loads, okay?
Yeah.
Clear the way.
I'm talking about moose knuckles.
Clear
what?
The way.
That's crazy work right there.
Wide loads, because he said parachute.
Nope, don't want to.
Oh my God, a tranny.
Hey, they talking about problema. So the girl who is scared to call in, and we think she's a catfish. So,
So this was that. She was basically trying to convince her to go to the Mark after dark. At first she was saying, no, she's sleepy. Then she changed her mind. When they got off the live, she said, okay, I'm finna go over to the Mark after dark. She like all of the attention, like I said. She like attention no matter who it come from, even Mark. Okay. Now, let me go to unprofessional, absolutely creepy. You say you would have dropped him, right? Like, I gotta go. What are you talking about? Especially if you're trying to maintain a certain image. You care so much about your damn image, but you sat on this live talking to a nigga about panties and what and how he can read a woman's feet and correlate that to her with JJ. And he said he did the same thing with you, Roxy, and you sit there on the damn live. Entertained like a motherfucker. Entertained. Not to mention, your wife probably somewhere in the house with you. And you on here entertaining this idiot. All right, talking about big ladies and all that. Very distasteful, very, very disgusting. Absolutely. Okay. Be calm, be calm, be calm. That's what I tell myself. I gotta be calm so I can continue. Stay on task. Okay. Now, let me go to okay. She get pissed off when you ask her about the proceeds. She don't want to tell nobody where the proceeds is going. Yet you still using Naziyah Harris's face to sell merchandise, but you don't want to tell the people where the money is going. Okay. Let me see. So scare anybody. Say this is a money grab for them both. What is the battle on his son? Inquiring minds want to know. Where is his baby mama? Do you child's but I don't know. I did hear him talk about his baby mama, excuse me, a few times. But yeah, that was it.
What happened? Let me just ask you this. Let me just ask you this. How many of y'all have went public? How many of y'all have publicly went against your family about something that you knew that they did was absolutely wrong? If you have ever went against your family publicly because you know that they did something wrong, it don't even gotta do nothing with SA. Put a purple heart in the chat. Let's see. Let's see. I would love to see that. If you ever went against your family publicly for something that they didn't do, you told your cousin,
She say still be a nobody.
if you ever went against your family publicly and face scrutiny behind it.
Now the thing is, what did she go against the family for? What would have been the reason for you to go against the very two people who was actually trying to get justice for Naziyah? What was the reason? Oh, Roxy got mad when Kiwana and Jernell did not want to share information about the investigation with her. She had enough information, but she wanted more. And when they didn't give her that, that's when she got mad and started dragging them on the internet. She literally, she have no explanation as did they rob you? Do they owe you money? Did they slander you on the internet? Did they whoop on your ass? Then there was no reason for you to get on the internet with your mammy and that big ad Mark D and slander Jernell and Kiwana, knowing that they did more than just answer, than pick up the phone and make a call. You know that. See, a jealous, envious person will never give you a logical reason as to why they don't like a person. They just gonna try to gather as many people as they can to go against that person and slander them and gang stalk them, right? Harass them, bully them, attack. But they'll never say, oh, it's because I'm envious of you. They'll never do that. They gonna do everything that'll show you that though. So if y'all don't recognize a fucking narcissist when you see one, I don't know what to tell y'all. She don't have no logical reason why she slandered their names.
Hold on, what did I say about you went against Kiwana and Janelle, the ones who started the blowing of the cover? I sure did.
Now, mind you, she responded directly to my comment. That was me commenting. Okay, I mean, let me make that clear. She responded, and after this, she started going to her subs only live.
Go against them because they went against me when I thought we were supposed to be all together.
Now, I heard the question was, she went against them. Now, or wait a minute, let me go back because I forgot what I said now.
You can't say that we got the same objective, right? You can't say that we all have the same objective, but then turn around behind somebody's back and talking about stuff that don't have absolutely nothing to do with Naziyah and expect the person who you talking about just to be quiet.
So why is it that she expects Jardel and Kiwana to be quiet? And then what is it that was said behind her back that led her to do the slandering on the internet? What was it that was said? But when I asked that question, she didn't want to answer it.
Everybody should have had a position. So, like, what happened? Get off social media trying to make money. Then why are you here, love? Why are you on my page if you don't like it? I'm not trying to make money. I'm spreading awareness, whether you like it or not. Sorry, not sorry. Get in this room. Spreading awareness, honey. Spreading awareness, honey. Okay. Okay. Spreading awareness, honey. Okay. Spreading awareness, baby. And obviously, you want to know what's going on because you're here. You're here. 25 plus shipping. You can send me a message in the chat. And everybody keeps talking about, oh, she going up on the prices and this and that. I'm not going up on the price. The price been the same. What's different is shipping. Because if you are a larger size, just like if you go to a normal store, okay? Just like you go to a normal store.
So what, she got something against fat people or something? Bigger people? That's not her first time saying some shit about bigger people.
To go buy Gucci, Louis, and Dior and Fendi and Versace, do y'all ask them? And they don't give a damn about y'all. Huh? When they don't give a damn, do y'all ask them where they money going and y'all making them rich? When you go to the store and you go purchase something, do you say, hey, I want to buy these glasses? When y'all go buy y'all Versace glasses and your Gucci glasses and your Gucci belts and your purses and your shoes and stuff like that, do you say, hey, I want these shoes right here, but what's the money gonna go to? Or do y'all just buy the shoes or the purse or the glasses or the bag and go about your way? Why am I trying to make money off of a victim? What have you done for Naziyah? Profiting off of the poor baby. What profit?
The profit in your pocket.
The non-profit. That's the profit. The non-profit.
Not her saying the non-profit. Now, what is the non-profit name, Roxy? And why you just ain't say the proceeds going to the non-profit and told us what the non-profit name is so we could go look it up since it's registered? All of a sudden, you just said all of that just to say it's going to a non-profit. You just compared yourself to Gucci, Walmart, Amazon, Target. She just compared herself to everything, everybody else talking about, do we question them where the money going? This is not the same. This is a missing child. This is not you. You weren't doing no t-shirt business prior to this. And if you was, we ain't see it on your page. and you wasn't promoting it then. So yeah, you owe the people an explanation as to where the money is going. We still have no knowledge of Naziyah's body being found. So that means that the money is going in your pocket.
See which way see which way you want to. Y'all wasn't talking about you wasn't talking about that when I helped another 13-year-old girl last week get back to her mama. No, y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all want to talk about that? You wasn't on your shirt. Nicole, let me see. I think I got you right now. Nicole. Yep. Oh wait, no. That's that lady from Australia. Man, Australia. That's awesome. To know that her face is going to be in Australia, man, like that's good. Oh, Texas is in here. Hey, girl. You want to tell me why?
You see how she
Texas?
tried to change the subject? It's called deflecting. She don't like them hard questions. She don't like to answer the direct questions. She like to deflect. Roxy will never come on my panel. Even if I allowed her to, she would never, even if she had the opportunity to come on my panel and talk to me, she wouldn't, because I won't allow her to deflect and be delusional on my panel. She's a fucking loser.
I know you love to talk about me too.
Look,
like, I've been waiting for you, girl. You love to talk about me. Hey. Yeah. Hey, girl. Yeah, you can order our ship everywhere. Millie B, send me a message. Where you at, girl? Big Texas? That's how she said my name. Roxy. That's how Texas say my name. Because Roxy. That's how she said my name. Send me a message. Roxy. So Texas? What's the deal, Texas? Huh?
it's me loud and sounding dumb as hell.
That's how she say my name. Because Roxy.
Bye, Roxy. Let me go to the other one.
And it's the people who are continuously asking me for their help, whether they want to proceed to go take lawful.
She also said right before this started to record, she said Naziyah told her to do what she's doing. Unfortunately, I do not have that part, but she definitely said it. Naziyah ain't told you shit, Roxy. You see what I'm saying? You just a liar all the way around. You are exploiting and still traumatizing Naziyah. While you talking about everybody else trauma, no, you're traumatizing Naziyah. You're exploiting Naziyah.
Action, or if they just want to talk and get it off of their chest, I'm gonna be there for them for that. So while y'all coming at me left and right saying all of this negative stuff, I don't care. Because who are you helping? Who are you helping? What's really sad, let me tell you what's really sad. For all y'all that got something to say about me. What's really sad is that how are we all supposed to be having the common goal of let's just keep it to Naziyah? finding justice for Naziyah, right? Getting justice for Naziyah. Naziyah already came from a household that was absolutely ridiculous.
Now y'all see the question that was just asked. How does your mother feel about your wife, right? So just watch what she do. And yeah, y'all right. She did not know Naziyah. She make it very clear. I didn't know Naziyah. I hadn't seen Naziyah since she was 2 years old. This is why her emotions for Naziyah is fake as fuck. She can't feel nothing for Naziyah. Even when you was in town, Roxy, you still didn't make Naziyah the center of going to see when you was in the city. You didn't. And you also said that you don't, to this day, you do not know Shannon's other kids' names, nor do you know Marquita kids' names. You said that out your own mouth. The only reason you care to know Naziyah's name was she tried to put it on Lady. Well, Lady brought her around 2 times. Okay, cool. But you can give a damn about them kids in reality. You did not know Naziyah, did not give a damn about getting to know Naziyah either. You was too busy living your happy life, right? Traveling the world, right? Even when you found out that the children were being abused in the house, you still was out living your life, worried about you. And you only.
Okay. She already came from a household that was crappy, that was abusive. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. TikTok, just spreading awareness about inappropriate behavior to young women and young girls. Naziyah already came from a toxic household. Everything around her was toxic. Okay? Everything around her was toxic. So, as a worldwide community, because it's not just the city of Detroit, as a worldwide community, if Naziyah already came from a toxic household and her life was surrounded around toxicity, why is it that even in her death, she's still surrounded by it? If everybody is supposed to have the same goal of justice for her. So she is in a toxic environment, alive and deceased. And it might even be worse with her being deceased. So how are you really honoring Naziyah since you got want the same justice?
She's supposed to want justice for Naziyah too, but you still selling t-shirts. You still pocketing the money. And it's also been said that when they was outside protesting, a guy gave her some money and she pocketed that. It did not put it towards the money that they will give out if somebody were to come up to the police department with information. So you didn't even turn that money in to where it should have been. You pocketed that money, just like you continuing to do right now.
You don't think this is traumatizing her in her death? Especially to the one person who has been doing whatever they can for her. You are still providing a toxic environment for her, even in her death, by doing what you're doing. And the one person who tried to help her, by the time I got to Michigan, it was too late.
Right. How is you cool? Look, not her trying to break into a cry. Y'all know she seen my comment. Y'all know she seen it. She been seeing it, but she was trying to get a good outro, right, to this live. She was trying to figure out, how can I get off this live? Because I just seen somebody make a comment about why my mama don't like my wife, because you know your mama can't stand your wife. You know this to be a fact, but she did not want to address it. You see how many times I uploaded that comment to the comment section. She seen it. She seen it. Okay. And look, y'all, I don't even troll like that. And I won't even say I was trolling. I really wanted answers. I'll be minding my business. But this is my business. Okay. Naziyah Harris is my business now. And she got Naziyah fucked up. She got all of us fucked up. But look her like, trying to cry. Girl, look at the comments, y'all. Girl, not you trying to cry.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Not a tear in sight. Girl, please. Hey, y'all.
I gotta go. Tania Wilson,
look,
your stuff is being sent out today.
She ain't too distraught not to talk about the rest of them orders, though.
Shania, your stuff is being sent out today. And Alicia Irvin, your stuff is being sent out today.
Girl, please. She got. Oh, I'm gonna see your order though. I ain't that sad. This bitch is crazy, y'all. She is crazy. I'm sorry, she crazy. Man, what? You need to be giving them shirts out for free and taking donations. That's what you need to be doing. Talking about justice for Naziyah. No. In a minute, they're going to be saying justice for you, crazy ass. All right. Now, it's look, like that's crazy, right, y'all? Like, what the hell? No, she didn't try to fake a cry. No tears, nowhere. So, now, as y'all can see right here, we got 110 likes, y'all. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. So, apparently, Roxy's mother. Oh, you know what? Do I want to do this first, or I guess we do this first, and I'll go back to another video. But she posted to her TikTok that she was open to doing a interview, or coming up on my panel. But this ain't that. You know what I mean? So this is really not that. So this is what she said, and it's a whole bunch more. She probably still posting to her TikTok as we speak. Okay, crashing out. So she said, I'm up for that interview to expose the lies that Kiwana and Jernell told. Thing is, this shit is going to really be about Kiwana since you want to lie. It's always been directed towards Kiwana, not more so Jernell. She got a little heat too, but all the fire really been on Kiwana to begin with. So she said, since Kiwana want to lie, Kiwana, I got something on you. The world is about to find out. Then she posts, seeing people clear is a blessing and a curse. I have to move accordingly and understand liars never prevail when they try to show and prove what really isn't what it seems. Looks are deceiving. The righteous shall prevail. Somebody say, take the interview. I'm not finna play with it. They think they finna come up on my panel and be screaming and hollering, and we not finna do none of that. None of it. None of it. I will drop you immediately and still talk my shit. And you still gonna have to sit there and watch me. I'm not finna do that. Now, if they can answer, if they got facts, you know, to back up what they're saying, and if they could prove what's been said as a lie, then that's something different. But you got to come with the receipts first. Not finna play with they ass at all. So then she posted, "Hey Kiwana, how do you sleep knowing you are a gatekeeper of information? I told y'all they was mad that they didn't want to give them the information about the case. No further information than what they knew." So she said, how do you sleep knowing, had you told me about Naziyah being included with the other two girls, I could have and would have went and got a hold of Naziyah. Now, mind you, she the one that posted to Facebook to begin with. September 2022. She was fully aware. How do you sleep is that why you are so mad. Look, and I be trying to make it out what she's saying, but she's saying how basically how you sleep, why you are mad. She is gone because you said nothing about her. It's your fault. Now, mind y'all, I showed y'all the messages already when her original message on Facebook was, there's a Chester molester at Annette and Shannon house. Okay. So knowing that Naziyah is included with all of the children at Shannon and Annette's house, that means you were fully aware at that point what was going on in the house. Where was the snatching of the kids at then? Okay. She said it's Kiwana's fault. Live with it, see it for the rest of your life. Trying to put the blame, what they call it, blame shifting. Trying to point the finger at somebody else when you really should be pointing at yourself. What did you do to help the situation? What did you do? Making a Facebook post doesn't help anything or anyone. So she said, Kiwana is mad. I know y'all probably didn't read ahead, but I'm going to read it anyway. Kiwana, because y'all know y'all like to put the phone down and listen to me talk, child. So I'm going to just read it. Kiwana is mad about the Mark D situation. It's due to Roxy. And I was in the car when she called. He had her on speaker talking that sweet shit to him. He rejected her. We put her on blast about it. She had an ideal. We was in the car getting ready to go find Lady. So basically she's saying that Kiwana and them knew that they went on a goose chase to go find Lady the day that they actually had left Kiwana and them behind while they was protesting, and they was all supposed to be going to go meet Lady at the same time. But remember, I said in the video, if y'all watched it, that Kiwana said she sent the text to them asking them, where was y'all at? Where was y'all at? Because we were supposed to go meet up with Lady together. But before they knew it, they had already got a picture with Lady and stuff like that. By the time they got to Mama P house, that's her name, Mama P. So Kiwana is mad about the Mark D situation due to Roxy. Okay, that's the same one. Okay. So then she said, I tried to keep it about Naziyah. Now it will be about Kiwana and Jernell. Now y'all get ready, because gloves are off. I am swinging wide left. And right now I see why people bagging me and Roxy. When y'all hear this, y'all will understand. Stay tuned. Y'all don't want to miss this. So she was trying to figure out where the heat coming from, because people probably was, hitting them up, saying this, that, and the third, whatever. But see, that's what the truth do. The truth blow covers and push wigs back. Okay, that's what the truth do. Okay, she said this shit got real. I watched a 5-hour live, and these not in order, so I'm just reading them. Okay, the shit just got real. I watched a 5-hour show, and some big ass lies was told. That shit about to be cleared up. Lying assholes, Kiwana, that nasty community, but girly part, it's a wrap. And then she said she lived in a 2,600 square foot house, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, blah blah. Roxy house bigger than hers. Kiwana lived in an apartment. And she also said, the message where Kiwana was calling Roxy she left her phone at Mark's house, and Mark said he was eating. That don't make no sense. Hold up. Yeah, y'all, I just screenshot these and posted them, like, so I can present them to y'all. But I really did not. These ones I'm about to read, I didn't read them. So it say the message where Kiwana was calling Roxy. She left her phone at Mark's house, and Mark said he was eating. Well, they didn't want to be bothered by Kiwana. Okay, that's what she's saying. Kiwana was wanting and said she was going to beat Lady up, and Roxy and Mark didn't want none of that to happen. That is why she wasn't in the picture or with them that day. Okay, so she basically saying that Kiwana said that she was going to beat Lady up and Roxy. I mean, she was going to beat Lady up, and Roxy and Mark didn't want that to happen. But see, that's not what the post said. That's not what the post said that Mark posted. He said that him and Roxy had been looking for her for weeks. He ain't never insinuate that she was in danger. Let me go to that post. Oh, look, y'all see I got a whole bunch of slides going on. Now he said police couldn't get back in contact with her. Family couldn't find her. The community spoke on sightings of her, but we found her. Me and Roxy have been canvassing the neighborhood where she's known to be at for the last 2 weeks. That don't sound like she was in danger. That sound like they was just looking for her. That's what that sound like to me. That sound like they wanted to look like they was the saviors of the situation. Oh, we did that. Nobody in the city, because he the man of the city, right? He a man of the city, so he had to work his magic and do and randomly bump into Lady, right? Makes no sense. You got a lead, and that lead was Kiwana and Mama P. That was the lead. Kiwana, you still in here? Can we clarify if you had threatened to harm Lady that day? The day that they went over there and got a picture of Lady, did you threaten Lady, or did they feel like Lady life was in danger? That don't seem right, because y'all all wind up at the same location. Jarnell, Kiwana, and Mama P got there eventually. It was just when they was trying to get the picture of Lady. So that wouldn't even make sense either. And Kiwana and Lady is like sisters. Let's keep that in mind. They grew up as sisters. So why would they fear that Lady was in danger if Kiwana came around her? She don't even know Roxy. Lady does not know Roxy or Mark. And also Jarnell, and also Kiwana and Jarnell said that Roxy didn't even know Lady's real name. So that don't even make sense either. Moving along. Say, hey, Kiwana, you tell everyone how you beat your mother. She weighed 100 pounds wet. Hey, Kiwana, you tell everyone how you will call your mother out her name. Hey, well, clearly Roxy disrespects you on live. So anyway, hey, Kiwana, you tell everyone how when she did pass, you took the burial money and spent it. How you took all belongings and shared nothing with your siblings, especially your sisters. Hey, Kiwana, you tell, is Kiwana still in the chat, child? Because these is all new posts. I don't know if y'all know, is anything else posted to Roxy's mama page? Let me know. but this is the latest that I've seen. 333 in the chat or 321. Shout out to y'all. Okay. She said, you tell everyone how you was the mastermind behind that Dearborn Jerry store heist, that you encourage your siblings and boyfriend to do it. That's why they mad. Your car, they had your car. You was the one who planned it. Yeah, I've been asked what and how did that person make that decision to do that. Yeah, the person told me how you encouraged them to do it. What? A jury. So yeah, they took the loyalty trip to prison behind you. Loyalty is a big thing for you, isn't it? Loyalty a big thing for me too. The hell? Hold up now. That was a lot. That was a lot. What y'all think about that? Hold on, let me make this smaller. Hold up now. Okay, Kiwana comment. Let's see what she say. She said, mind you, over 50 acting like a child. She's a mother and grandmother, and of course they team up with this Mark mess. But what are they really saying? Why be jelly of Mark and Roxy? Are they together? Exactly. They act like they together. Lady Laws. I'm not going to call her. Y'all know what? I thought this was T, y'all. Like not T. She thought this was T. She thought this was T. It's like, it's not given. It's not given. This is not a comeback. This is like, okay, you know what I mean? We think it has nothing to do with it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it literally doesn't. It literally does not. So let me go to the next slide. Someone tell me this. I said I called Kiwana and Roxy, told them they need to go in front of the courthouse with signs about Naziyah. How in the hell they end up down there on the same day holding up signs Roxy made? Tell me how it is possible. I mean, I'm just saying, did they forget my daughter made the signs they were holding, talking about clout chasers? This shit funny. So Roxy made the signs. Okay. Okay. Whose idea was it to go down to the protest? According to Janelle, she brought up the idea to go protest for Naziyah. Okay. So Roxy mother also said, hey, Kiwana, yeah, my son called and told me how you called him to try and set some dude up. That's why you can't catch him anymore. I mean, contact him anymore. Y'all watch out. She likes to do setups. Then she said, hey, Janelle, girl, you thought more of, I thought more of you. I thought more of you. I just knew you would be the one to not allow Kiwana to not say vicious and deceitful. Child, I thought you at least would have kept her on the right track, but you didn't. You sat there and agreed with every lie she told and every misleading thing she did. What happened? Then you fell off. I even tried contacting you. What happened? Kiwana laid that loyalty test on you. Interesting. Hey, Catherine, thank you. Kiwana say that's a lie in the chat. Twitch and say, Janelle, go get your goonies. Okay. Okay. You say you think Roxy introduced Mark to yes hoes. Had to be. Hey, Niecy. All right. You say when you wait to try to understand why so much backlash. Then you find out it's your own family. Now, mind y'all, we're talking about the same lady who back in September or possibly even before went on live and joked about Kiwana wanting Mark D ass. Okay, this is the same lady. So now you got your panties in a bunch because they went on on my platform and spoke their truth. Now you're mad. Sound just like a dysfunctional ass family to me. Family member to me. That's some shit that they'll do. Soon as you start telling the truth and the facts, now they mad. What? Say y'all started it. No one took it from you. Roxy made it go kaboom. Now y'all looking like idiots because you derailed from keeping it on Naziyah to being personal attack. No, this wasn't a personal attack. They directly attacked Kiwana and Jarnell. They called out names. They slandered. Like, make it make sense. Guess we'll never be able to make it make sense. So she said the text, fuck the both of you idiots. And she said, and Jarnell supposed to be educated, fucking with a dummy who's derailing her from being a righteous person. Now you look ratchet like her. Wow. Not Nara said she look ratchet. Wait a minute. Do you forget what y'all do on the internet? Hold up now. Did they forget? Do I need to remind the people what's really been going on? I cannot. You say, by the way, both of my grandmas are biracial. That's why I'm so light. Dumb girl, tricks are for kids. Hey, Kuwana. What was the purpose of posting my daughters and you having a hard time accepting your daughter being bi? I had to take a sip of my drink, okay? Because what? With just a quick moment of silence, let me gather my thoughts, child. Because this, she said, okay, because you derailed from keeping it on Naziyah. Kiwana and Jarnell never went to the internet about their personal feelings about Roxy, Mark D, or Kenya. Not once. Until just recently, when we got an idea of how they felt about the whole situation, and not just how they felt, with the facts and receipts to back up what was really happening, right? So who derailed? No, you know, people love to project. They love to project the shit that they really be doing. That's all I see. They projected exactly what their intent was onto Kiwana and Jardel and tried to make it look like they were being attacked. Oh, y'all attacked me. Sound just like a fucking narcissist to me, y'all. Oh, they, how dare you come at me? After I done slandered your name, talked about you like a dog, and had people attacking you, had people vandalizing your home and calling your job and threatening you. How dare you tell the truth? How dare you, right? That's crazy. Didn't say nothing too extreme. Only thing that I heard Kiwana say in an interview, because they've been so attacked, was "nuck if you buck." That was it. She said, and she didn't even say it like that. She said, "We can nuck if you buck if you want to, but that's not what I was trying to do." Okay, so that means I see the attacks. I see what's going on. But that wasn't the focus. Clearly, it hasn't been the focus if they never got on the internet and said anything until now. Really? Mark is messy. He wanted the girls. He wanted the girls. Mm-hmm. He wanted the girls. Child, I cannot. So, let me go to this video real quick. Make sure y'all share the live. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. I'm going to play this one first before I play Roxy's most recent reaction to the interview that Kiwana and Jernell just recently did here. Okay. So we're going to play this, a different one first. So you was warned, you wish you never involved Kenya. They changed the whole narrative. They really did. He said, no, he is a thought that drinks raw liquor from the bottle, child. Say, I always said Kiwana and Jernell been there from day one. Why? They said the girl Mimi said Roxy was digging up bones. That's a fact. That's a fact. Wherever Kenya getting her receipts from, she needs her facts, her lies. She need to cancel their ass immediately. They need to be canceled. Hey, Cooper.
Was told.
You said on one of your posts that you told.
I started informing everybody about what had happened at the birthday party, about what I was told.
Shout out to Brittany.
You said on one of your posts that you talked to the little girl.
I did, and I just said that. Then I just told you I talked to her.
No,
and
you didn't.
The story. Listen, I said I called Annette's sister. I talked to her daughter. She told me what happened. I then talked to her back to her mother and asked her, did she go to the police station? She said, yeah. And the police said they can't do nothing because the other.
Let me tell y'all, this is from 3 weeks ago, okay? This is not too recent, but this was 3 weeks ago. I just want to play it for the people that did not hear it, okay? I haven't even heard it myself.
The little kid said nothing happened. I didn't just say that.
Okay, so you made this post January 2023. You knew he was a convicted SA offender, right?
When I was informed by Kiwana.
But at that time when you made that post, you knew it.
Well, okay. That's why I started posting about it. Did y'all read the post?
Did you know she was pregnant?
So you knew. Okay, so you knew that he was a convicted SA offender. You knew there were allegations that he had touched at least 2 little girls, one being Shannon's daughter and the other one being Annette's niece. You knew about that at that time, right? When you made that post, because from reading your post, That's the part that had you pissed off, because he touched some kids. He was a convicted SA offender, and they was not doing anything about it. You even said you were going to go to Annette while she's playing holier than thou. You're going to go to her church and tell her entire church what she is letting go on underneath her house, in her house. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Did your daughter not?
I just want to make it very clear that I'm going to put whatever I want as my commentary, right? I'm going to talk about whatever I want as my commentary, because I see a lot of people make comments like, what does this have to do with the case? What, ask Roxy and her mammy what this had to do with the case, because they the one brought all of this mess to the internet, okay? So we're going to address it and we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
So Naziyah is under Annette's custody. So since you're telling the church Annette's house, then you're speaking of Naziyah too, because Shannon's daughter wasn't living under Annette's house at that time, was she? Birthday party was at Shannon's house, and the dog was down in the basement. And Annette lives in a duplex or something like that. I mean, a duplex does not have a basement, does it?
Yeah. Oh, a lot of houses in Michigan have basements.
Okay, so you said tell Annette's church what she's letting going on in her house. You didn't say I'm gonna tell your mom's church what you letting go on over there in Shannon's house. You said Annette's house. And the two girls that you're talking about, one belonged to Shannon, and Shannon had her own house, and the other little girl belonged to Annette's sister. So, but you didn't say what was going on in Shannon's house, and you didn't say what was going on in Annette's sister's house. You said what was going on in Annette's house.
Nothing was going on at Annette's sister house, and I didn't know anything that was going on at Shannon's house. So you're reaching too far. I'm not reaching. I only said what I knew.
No, fuck, she not.
I'm not reaching. I'm not reaching at all. Re-quoting what you put, because you when you was on my panel, you announced your Facebook was Kenya. And this is where I'm getting this information from. You said you were going to Annette, for you call her holier than thou, and then you said you were going to her church and let her whole church know what she is allowing to go on in her house.
I did.
So, okay, so what little girl is in her house that she's allowing this to happen to? Because it's not Shannon's daughter and it's not Annette's sister daughter. What little girl, since it wasn't Naziyah, what little girl was it?
I said I was talking about Janiyah.
And Janiyah would be Shannon's daughter, right?
First daughter, her oldest daughter.
Okay, but Shannon had her own place, because that's where they had that's where they had the February 14th birthday party at.
Okay, so but I didn't even know where they had the birthday party yet. All I know is that what I was told, and I didn't know where the location was at, but either or, I knew Annette was aware of it.
You said what Annette was letting go on in her house. So that means he was messing with somebody under Annette's roof. That's what your post said.
Okay. Put that in dumb.
And then they denied it. They denied that he was a convicted SA offender. Then you go and pull up all the facts and you post that on Facebook. Then you're going to report it, and you're going to,
because Ken's reason for even making the post was to it was like a reaction to what Shannon and Marquita, they was going back and forth on Facebook. Y'all know how family do. Oh, you said this about me, I'm finna say this about you. It wasn't even about the safety of the children. That's why her ass is quiet. She quiet because it never had nothing to do with the safety of the children. Kenya was arguing with Roxy, Shannon, and Marquita on Facebook. That's why. And like old girl said, that's talking to her. Naziyah was in Annette's house. So therefore, you knew.
you're going to do this and all that. So what happened with your case when you reported it to the cops or to CPS? What happened with that? And then when you were on my panel, I asked you about 3 questions. One of the questions that I asked you, like right now, at this day and time, with hindsight being 2020, is there anything that you could look back on that would have gave you any inkling that this could have been going on? You gave me a firm no.
See, they think people stupid.
And your point
Ain't
is
nobody
what?
dumb.
My point is on January of 2023, you knew a lot was going on. But
No,
when I asked
didn't.
you,
I didn't
you
know.
posted that you posted.
I just literally told you what I knew, and
You
what
posted that you knew.
what my post was about. I done said it 50 times. I don't know why you keep going around the corner, but I done said it 50 times. My post was never about Naziyah. I had the slightest clue that she was being essayed by Jarvis. Had I known, things would have went differently.
What? She just said her post was never about Naziyah. Right, because we know that because you was arguing back and forth with your daughter and them twins. It was like, you know, she thought it was tea, so she put it on Facebook. Not everybody finna know what's really going on. Like she just said, it had nothing to do with Naziyah.
Kiwana and them told me more information, things would have been differently.
What about the girls that you didn't
trying
know?
to make this more than what it is about my post, and it's not. I'm going to say it one more time. My post was never about Naziyah. It was about Janiyah and Annette's sister daughter. That's
what
all
did you do
I
about
know.
them?
What did you do about the two girls?
Whoa.
Now y'all do know what her post said, right? Because she definitely said it's a Chester molester at Annette's and Shannon's house. So that means whether he went back and forth to each house, bounced around from house to house, or what. The fact of the matter was he had access to whatever all of the children was at. I don't give a damn where they was at. He had access to the children. So you trying to specify which house you was talking about, that don't make no damn sense, because Shannon was always and still is up her mama ass. So wherever her mama is, best believe you could look behind on that ass and you will see Shannon and Marquita together. So that means she knew again.
I'm touch you right now.
I'm in Detroit, Michigan. You can meet me, boo. You can meet me because you're going to get more than what you think you're going to get.
Mom, hold on. Miss
What
Roxy,
are you talking about?
No, Miss Roxy, you ain't got to do all that. Y'all,
When people start talking out of turn,
we having a conversation. I'm saying, come on, y'all. We having a conversation.
Ain't nothing scared about me.
Miss Roxy, Listen, we ain't got to do all of that. Come on, it's conversation. It's conversation. I'm saying we asking the questions that we didn't get a chance to ask whenever you was on Ebony Live. So everybody's asking the questions. But Miss Body,
she didn't ask me. She just threatened me.
Don't worry about that. I'm about to handle that. Miss Boxy, Miss Body, you got to come back. You got to come back later. For real. We're not about to do this right now.
I'm with it.
We're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. So.
All right.
What did you do about
at the end of the day, we're gonna be respectful. We're gonna be respectful.
Move on.
Respectful. We're gonna be
interrupting me, so I'm gonna take a break and let her get her thought out.
1,000 got a lot. And Ramika, you go next. And Sylvia.
Right. That's all they doing is she got the panel trying to protect her. No. Answer those hard questions. Answer the question. Oh, you can't because you don't have a logical reason.
After Ramika.
I was just asking based on what you said. What did she do about the other kids that she did know about? Because, okay, she said she didn't know about Naziyah, but she did know about Janiyah and another cousin. What did she do about it? Like, what steps did she take so that doesn't happen again? Or, you know, knowing about somebody's touching on little kids, what did you do about that? Because you said if you knew about Naziyah, you would.
I don't know what part y'all not getting. Did y'all see how many reports was made to CPS before this even got to that point? Did y'all see that part?
Virgo Forever, you must be new, because I see you made another comment saying they looking for anything to condemn this lady. Not you coming in the chat feeling sorry for the Mammy Kenya. You say they should be on her side. Be on her side for what? When she knew that them children was in the house with a pedo. She said this. Are you not aware of the messages she put on Facebook? Okay. Are you not aware of that? Just because you feel sorry for her, she sound like an older lady to you, that doesn't mean that she right. What she did was absolutely wrong, especially being so damn loud all over the internet about what somebody else did or didn't do when you did absolutely nothing. Where are your CPS reports that you made, Kenya and Roxy? That's what the people want to know. Say Kenya steals social security numbers from children. That sums up her character. Goddamn. Goddamn. Right. It shouldn't be a side. It's about the
called
facts.
to the house and they did nothing? Did y'all see that part? I mean, I'm trying to figure out how much do y'all think I could have possibly did? I tried to get it exposed on Facebook. I did my part.
Well, no, that was
y'all keep trying to point a finger at me and my daughter, and it ain't even about us. We tried. Once we found out them charges was against Jarvis, my daughter took it off from there and got it exposed. That's why y'all know about this story, because of my daughter.
No. But I was just asking based on what you said, Miss Roxy. You said, had you known that Naziyah was being you would have done something about it. And I was just asking, what did you do about the ones that you did know about?
What exactly could I do? What could I do?
Whatever you said you would have done if you knew Naziyah was being touched.
My cousin said she went back up there to that police station to make that report, and the police told her the other children changed their story. There was nothing that could be done. So I'm trying to figure out what you think
So the cousin that she just said, she had to been talking about Kiwana, because it was Kiwana who told her about the frustrations that they were dealing with reporting it and trying to get the children some help. Exactly. Look, LT, she on it. She didn't put some roaches in the chat. We got a roach in the chat, y'all. So basically, she's admitting that it was nothing that she can do. So she think, okay. So where did all the backlash come from? Why are they still continuing to say that Kiwana and Jarnell are to blame for Naziyah's disappearance and abuse? When she just said her cousin, they was having a hard. Did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear that? They was already having a hard time getting the kids to safety. So you got her out, got the ropes out of here.
Well, if I may help 1,000 words, yes. What she's saying is based on you saying, had I known Naziyah was being touched, I would have done something. So she's asking you, the fact that you knew 2 other girls was being touched, why didn't you do that same thing that you would have done had you known Naziyah was being touched?
First and foremost, y'all not listening. Y'all not listening. Don't make y'all sense. Not comprehending at all. First and foremost, the one little girl is Annette's sister, and her sister does not stay there at her house. She has her own house, her own residence. The other little girl, which was Shannon's daughter, and then y'all done told me Shannon had her own place. So now tell me again, what was I supposed to do?
Okay, you said, okay, so Naziyah is under the guardianship of Annette. You said, had you known Naziyah was being touched, you would have done something. Now, knowing that Shannon's daughter was touched and Annette's sister daughter was touched, even though they're in their own mom's home, what did you do about that? Considering you said yourself you would have done something had you known Naziyah was being touched.
When she's saying Annette's sister, she is not talking about Jarnell. Let me make that clear. This is not Jarnell that she's referring to when she's saying Annette's sister. Okay. Janelle has 2
listening to the
sons.
question you asking me? Or you just
I'm listening.
talking?
I'm listening to you dancing around, not giving an answer. I'm listening to that.
There is no dancing, because if you listen to your own question, it's not even making sense.
Oh, it's not? You would have done something had you known about Naziyah. So in your mind, nobody told you. So you're saying the 2 cousins didn't tell you anything about Naziyah. But you said that the 2 cousins told you about the other 2 little girls. So I'm asking you, what did you do about him when you heard about the other 2 little girls? Because you would have took action that came out of your own mouth. You said you would have done something had you known about Naziyah. Now you know about the other 2 girls. What did you do about them when you found out that they had been touched?
What part aren't you comprehending? Didn't I just tell you her sister?
I'm not comprehending. The part that I'm missing is the answer that you need to give. That's the part I'm missing.
You're not comprehending
Thank
that
you,
her daughter,
Angie.
the other little girl, is her daughter's sister that don't live there. So she has a mother, right? I'm not that girl's mother. She has a mother, right? That little girl.
Yes.
So what you
that
would have
little girl
did for
don't stay here.
Naziyah that would have been any different? Let me pause this, y'all. What she's telling us right here, Naziyah had a guardian. She wouldn't have done nothing. That's why she did nothing. It didn't matter. But right now they just using Naziyah Harris' name. They do anything for clout. Okay. Period. That's why what part don't you get? We don't get the part that you putting out. It don't make no goddamn sense. It don't.
Right?
Okay. Right.
Janiyah has a mother, which is Shannon, and Shannon wasn't staying in Annette's house, right?
Right.
Okay, so if I didn't know anything was happening to Naziyah, right? If I didn't know anything was happening to Naziyah didn't give me a clue, didn't give me a hint, nothing. I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, Mama Roxy,
what would I do?
Okay, your attempt at being sarcastic is not working.
No,
so,
it's not
Annette,
sarcastic. It's you answering a question that's not making sense. Because you're not.
Okay, so you just established that the other 2 girls have parents, Shannon and Annette's sister. So there was nothing. Basically, that's what I'm hearing. There was nothing for you to do. So Annette is Naziyah's guardian. So why did you say had you known Naziyah was being touched, you would have done something, even though she got a guardian?
Exactly. Come on.
Make sense. Make that make
you
sense.
You make it make sense because you the one said it. You the one said it.
No, you make sense of that question of what you just said.
No, ma'am, I can't. You said it. I don't know what's going on in your head.
Because it don't make sense.
And you
like this part.
And you keep saying that you keep saying that if you didn't know. So did you know, or if you didn't know? You keep saying if you didn't know.
I said I did not know. I did not know Naziyah was being SA'd. I did not know. It was that my post was never about Naziyah.
So you never knew that he was in jail before?
I did not know.
Tell me, what is a Chester molester? Okay. These are words that she typed. What is a Chester molester? This lady at the Lulu.
Until Kiwana told me about what happened at the birthday party. So the picture, hold on. Okay. The picture that I posted, that came from Kiwana. Kiwana sent that to me. I was like, oh my God. And then that's when I posted that picture on Facebook. I knew nothing.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. What do you think happened?
Now, you see, she keep mentioning Kiwana. She want the heat to be on Kiwana. It's Kiwana fault. It's Kiwana. Not me. I know I didn't do shit. I just let them kids continue to get abused too. I did not take action, but it was Kiwana's fault. She sent it to me. She knew first.
Happened.
As far as what?
Where's she at? God. What do you think happened?
She's deceased. Kim Worthy.
Why is she? How do you know that?
Kim Worthy. You know, have you looked up Kim Worthy?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. What do you think happened to the back? I don't want to look it up. I'm asking you.
I can only go by what Kim Worthy said.
Why would you know?
My question was,
how would I know?
Hold on. Let Ramika. I know Sylvia. I know you got it. Let Ramika.
Yeah, I just got 2 questions. So the first one was about the finding of Naziyah's clothing, the pink jumpsuit, the black jacket, and the shoe. So was it Roxy that found that or the detective?
Roxy found that when we was out searching.
Who was we?
Mark, Roxy, and myself.
Okay.
Oh,
so what happened whenever
really?
y'all
Now, Houseway, how they finding evidence, y'all? Now, remember we was trying to figure out, how did these random clothes wind up in this area? That's not what she had on camera. That didn't match up. Like, where did these clothes come? The pink jumpsuit. None of it made sense, right? It's ironic that Mark, Kenya, and Roxy found those items. That's a little strange. And if they did plant the clothes there, allegedly, because we don't know for a fact, we're just saying it's ironic. Who gave you those random ass clothes to put where you found the clothes? Let a motherfucker talk. They're going to always tell you who and what they is. I know a liar when I hear one. Like I said, let me find out that you bitches had something to do with Naziyah disappearance. Talking about when we were searching. What are you searching for? If the police is actively searching, so y'all was planting evidence, but making it seem like y'all was searching. Y'all was acting like y'all was searching to distract. Y'all sure y'all ain't had nothing to do with this? Because if the police is actively searching, what are you doing? Jarvis ain't did all of this by himself. No, ma'am. No, sir. He had people involved. And if Naziyah was going to run away with Jarvis, why did she get off the bus and head straight in the direction of the house that she live in? Make it make sense. They wanted to get rid of the baby, so they wanted to get rid of her altogether. And we'll be foolish to think that Jarvis was the only one that had something to do with it. No, he took the fall because he probably gonna get paid off. He probably getting paid off as we speak. You say she knew because we told her, y'all told her where they was doing the search at, Kiwana. They knew where the search was happening at.
Yeah, when y'all ran across the clothes.
They called the police, and we was out. We just happened, Roxy and ourselves, we happened to be out there, and we didn't even know the police was. No, we did know the police was over there, and we was searching in a different neighborhood, and that's when that stuff was found.
So my question is,
hold on, Ramika, hold on, because you know I got this. What did Roxy do whenever y'all found the clothes?
They called the police and told them. We didn't. Hold on.
What else did Roxy do though?
Hold on. We didn't even know that those was Naziyah clothes. It just looked weird.
And what Roxy do?
Yeah, we didn't. I'm sorry.
What did Roxy do whenever y'all found the clothes?
They called the police and told them there were some clothes over here that looked.
That's all that happened. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
Man, I'm over this. I'm like, go ahead.
I swear to God.
I'm done. I can't.
Can I
go ahead,
you can go. I done forgot what my second question is.
So, Mama Roxy, do you have any
1,000 words? Wait, really quick. Somebody else is going.
Now, why wasn't Roxy on that stand? They had the substitute teacher on the stand. She said she seen Naziyah on the 9th. Right? Now, why wasn't Roxy on the stand to say, oh, I found these clothes. Did not the clothes go to forensics? So you should have been on the stand testifying about what you discovered, how it appeared, how did you find it? They had the lady on the stand that found the damn school thing, the ID. And she just walked across the ID and just so happened to find it. But Roxy didn't get up on that stand. Make this shit make sense. She guilty.
Do you
I don't give a fuck.
more information for about this case? You know, like for you to speak on.
Even if I did, I wouldn't say nothing because people want to twist stuff around.
No, you twist this shit around.
I just want this what I want to tell you. I'm saying I'm saying, can somebody shed a light to Anna or CFG? Because Roxy was on the live. Roxy said that she found the clothes. That's what Roxy said. If Roxy found the clothes, why is Roxy not part? Why was she part of the preliminary hearing?
Why would she?
The lady that found the ID. If the lady found the ID,
I just said that.
Think the clothes is more important than the damn ID.
Oh well, see, we kind of said the same thing, and it's not our fault. You know it. Okay, how can I say this? God, how can I say this? Because I don't want the police department to be upset with me.
Well, you ain't got to worry. All right, so this again.
Because y'all working with the police department.
Say that, why wouldn't police department be damn more concerned about you being on TikTok if Roxy got a gag order and Mark B got a gag order and you're on here doing the same thing that your daughter was doing? Make it make sense, mama.
First and foremost, don't nobody have no gag order.
Okay.
Nobody had no gag order.
So whenever you was on Ebony Live, you know the exact words that you told me that whenever your daughter found the clothes, you told me that your daughter picked up the clothes and dumped the clothes out and found them. You just
out of a bag in a black garbage bag.
Okay, I see you, Virgo. I see you. All right, we keep Virgo in the chat. She said she's sorry. She ain't mean to say what she said. She thought that was Kiwana. No, Kiwana and Janelle have not went up on any other panels, okay, y'all, other than a few, but not on TikTok. Not to my knowledge.
Okay, but I just asked you just a few minutes ago, and what did you just say? You said y'all called the police. You ain't saying nothing about your daughter grabbed the bag.
Exactly.
I mean, goddamn, I didn't go into detail. Like, damn, goddamn.
I'm just saying you. I just want to know you remember what you're saying. I'm just saying.
What part of that is wrong?
That's tampering with evidence.
You got your ass up here on these panels. We need all the facts. We need all the details. Okay? What part of that don't you get, Kenya? Or sit your ass down. You shouldn't even got on nobody's panel talking about a motherfucking thing if you wasn't going to be honest and be truthful and give intricate details, okay, about what took place. Shut up.
Well, hold up. What did she do when she found the bag before she dumped it out? Did she spin around and dump it out? Because how did the shoe end up on a tree limb?
The shoe was already there. Both shoes was already there like that. The shoes was already there, and we looked at the shoes. We didn't touch the shoes and was like, damn, there's a little blood on that shoe.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I gotta take a break. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. Because this pisses me the fuck off. Oh, wow. It's a little blood on that shoe. What? Out of all the places they could randomly search, you just so happen to search an actual spot where the shoes was at, where the clothes was at. Y'all got a lead to go look in the area that you was at. That's how you got You didn't random. Why you didn't search anywhere else? What the fuck made you search right there? Because somebody told you, I put the clothes right there. Go check right there. Call the police. They was creating distractions, bro. Them. Remember how we were saying they try to plant shit here, plant shit there, just to you know, throw the case off. Don't come in here, Monica, telling me what the fuck to do. And you're gonna be mad as fuck when you realize the trial ain't even on the 7th. Tell nobody what the hell to do, and you got motherfuckers lying and being active in a damn investigation and did not have to get up on the stand and say what they found. These are Naziyah's shoes. Now, the pink jumpsuit might not have been. We don't know for a fact. But that black jacket and them shoes was definitely Naziyah's. The fuck you mean? Y'all steady trying to come in my comments telling somebody what we ought to be doing. Is you working for Kenya? The fuck? Is this Kenya or Roxy? Because one thing you ain't gonna do is make me shut up. When you got them tampering with evidence, planting shit. We got a whole missing child here. I ain't never gonna shut up.
Roxy, mom, I appreciate you. I'm saying,
like y'all be doing too much. Y'all be doing extra stuff.
Okay, all right, but Miss Roxy, mom. Okay, all right, so Miss Roxy, mom.
It's a baby that's missing. That's why
and it's a baby that's missing. Okay. And I'm saying you got the black folks on this internet. I'm saying, and other YT people on this internet. And I'm saying we've been putting our energy into loving and missing them, Naziyah. We care nothing about you, Roxy, Mac, or anybody. We care about Naziyah. And that's the point that you're here, and I'm saying you're stating your facts, but we care about Naziyah. It's all about Naziyah, and you all over the place. I ain't seen so much mud. I ain't seen so much mud in the damn street. Like, damn, you and Roxy got so much mud, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm just saying.
We have so much mud because it's people like y'all twisting shit around.
We not twisting.
I just want to know something, because they say, like, she said she didn't know, right? But they was like, they family knew, and other families talked to other families. So how you didn't know nothing, but the family was talking about this since before now?
Well, if you was listening, I
just got over here. I just got over here.
Okay, well,
hold on, don't
reiterate what I said.
Just talk. You just talk.
Roxy, what do I need to be arrested for? See, that's the stupid shit right there. What I need to be arrested for?
You shouldn't be arrested.
Nobody thinks you need to be arrested.
Oh, yeah, they're in the chat talking about I need to be arrested and I'm lying. I don't have shit to hide. That's what people are not understanding and people not comprehending what I told y'all. I told y'all we didn't know nothing about anything was happening in Naziyah, so y'all need to cut that shit out. That's the problem with folk like us. We don't listen. We want to conclude. Like we want to conclude, and it don't be right. We always working against each other and not with each other. We want to assume.
Wow, says the messiest of them all. Wow, interesting.
Assume things that's not true. We want to add stuff in that's not true. Because we just want to be dramatized.
But see, that's what,
no, I don't think it's dramatized. See,
that's what we're not doing, though. We care about Naziyah. We don't know her from a tree limb or nothing, but we care about her. That's why we're here, and that's why we're sitting here trying to figure out. But
y'all think we didn't?
It seems as if we care a lot more because from what I've been
saying, a lot more.
And your story has changed at least 3 or 4 times.
My story haven't changed. I don't have a story. I have truth. I don't have a story. My story hasn't changed about anything.
True. Well, he asked you the same question at least 3 times, and it's been a different answer. So, which one is true? Your truth. Because you said
I tell you what, you can take from whatever you want to take from, record it, screenshot. I don't give a fuck.
Nobody's not gonna do that over here. I'm saying I'm pretty sure it's somebody from the outside. And we appreciate you. I'm saying it's not, and I don't want you to feel like that anybody's just trying to attack you or nothing like that. And if it is, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm saying, but it's not like that. But we care. We care. We genuinely care. I don't know.
Y'all don't think I care?
No, I didn't say that you didn't. I didn't say that you didn't. I don't care what other panels you done been on, but this panel right here with these beautiful black women here, and you're amazing yourself. These
these beautiful black attacking women?
Nobody's attacking you.
Never said anything to you. Been on a panel.
No, I didn't
I've never
attack
said
you.
anything to you since you've been on a panel.
Wow.
Saying all of y'all, but shit, Miss Ebony is messy.
Oh,
Miss Ebony.
She said Miss Ebony is messy. Not you talking about Kiwana wanna get Mark Diaz. Did you not say that, lady? Come on now, child. Everybody messy for her. That is crazy to me.
Messy?
She's not messy.
You messy.
Oh, I'm messy.
You messy.
I'm messy.
You're real messy.
I'm messy.
You messy.
A baby is missing.
You messy with your message. Your message is messy.
A baby is missing.
We know that she's not missing. She's deceased. She's not
How
missing.
do you know that?
She's deceased.
A baby is missing.
A baby has been unalived. She's.
How you know?
How you know?
For sure. How do you know that?
How do you
for sure?
know
You're
that?
speaking as if it's factual. So how do you know for sure? How do you know?
We all show more emotions than what we've seen on
body?
these videos and all this stuff that's going around. I've never even seen anybody cry.
Nope.
She was crying yesterday about her people talking about her. She more concerned about people talking about her than the baby being missing. So she did cry yesterday.
Oh,
but that was for another reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And you know, she stand out after she leave a panel. She stand outside to hear what people got to say about her, so she can come back in and air quote check them. She more concerned about what people think about her than the fact that we are on this app advocating for justice for this baby. She's more concerned about that.
Okay.
But I'm messy.
And it appears that you guys are hiding.
See, a messy motherfucker hate people that's direct with them. Roxy or her mama do not like direct questions that will make them be very direct in their answer. That's what the problem is. They are purposely not answering the question, deflecting, beating around the bush, trying to confuse people. But then when they come to get to a space where they talking to somebody that is direct, they can't stand it. They call them messy. Oh, you being messy. Ain't nobody being messy. Just answer the question. It's not hard.
If something is going, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me.
And then the anger behind your response
and everything somebody says, it's like you telling us we asking stupid questions. We're trying to make it make sense because it doesn't make sense. Like you saying, how do you know that? Who told you that? Which member told you that? And if they told you that, how do they know?
And she's adamant about it. So educate us, because maybe there's something that we don't know. Because when we say missing, you say she's unalive and you're adamant about it. So educate us, because maybe there's something that we don't know that you do. So we're listening.
Right. A person that truly wants justice for Naziyah, they will have no problem answering the questions over and over and over again, since you got your big head ass up on this fucking platform trying to advocate and answer questions and protect your daughter, Roxy. Then that means you're open to answering questions time and time again to bring clarity to the community and to prove the fact that you had nothing to do with it and that you truly want justice for Naziyah. That's because your intentions was never that. Your ego hurt because people be coming for Roxy and you want to protect your precious little baby who y'all don't even have the best relationship with, can't even stand each other really. And then You want to come on and deflect and you know, not be direct with your answers and get mad when you get asked to answer the same question over and over. Answer the goddamn question. What happened? What did you have to do with it? Clearly, because you did. Y'all found evidence. So the attitude, y'all can save it. I don't care about none of that. Answer the goddamn question. And if it's not a direct answer, I will ask the question again, just like the panel did. They did correct. They did correct. She did not answer. You say she went home first, Nikki. He says, is that why Mark D distanced himself from Roxy? They had to. They had to distance themselves from Roxy because they went over to Shannon and Marquita location that day and supposedly was told they couldn't. They had to part ways, quote unquote. Child. Who's saying something? He say, sorry, sorry, I hopped on your live and didn't speak to the host. Hey, Rosie, thank you. I was driving from the store. Be careful now. He say, Roxy get money for all the bill and okay. You say, how she know the baby is no longer here? Confused. Because I think that the police started to believe that they wouldn't find a live person because of how long she had been missing, and you know, everything was leading them to believe that she wouldn't be you know, alive. But hold on, y'all, I need to take a bathroom break. What I miss, y'all? What did I miss? Let's see here. Say Kim Worthy. Oh, wait a minute. I missed a few things. Said facts, truth don't change. Exactly. Truth gonna be the truth. Whether we like it or not, whether your feelings hurt or not, the truth gonna be the truth every time. Every single time. No matter how you feel about it. You say very early on, the cops said it's a recovery effort, which means they had evidence to prove that she was already dead. Okay. All right. Hey, Cheryl. See you, Cheryl. Hey, girl. What else? Niece, she said Kim Worthy did say she was no longer here doing the. Look, I don't trust none of them. I don't trust the cops. I don't trust none of them. At this point, they all in cahoots, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Has anybody heard Mimi is out of jail? I don't know. I think she did a live after she got out of jail. I think so. And that's when she was saying Roxy was the one that told her to go to the location that they was at. And that's how Roxy wound up in the same location as her. And they also did a B&E together. So she want to talk about tea. Roxy, tell us that tea. That you should have been on the same charge as Mimi. Same charge as Mimi. Let us know that. We got Journal. Journal says, all I want is the lies and propaganda to stop. This is all a distraction. No one should be using Naziyah's name for any type of gain. Complete justice for Naziyah. I agree. I agree. Kiwana says, blah, blah, blah. Why didn't she do nothing but post on Facebook in 2022? That's the question. That is the one. She says it's 2025. No, you don't care. Girl, right. Real messy. She real messy. You say, why is this dirty looking? Why is this dirty looking one even taking up for them over there? Shining Marquita dug up. She was 12. I think Shannon got stuff on Roxy, so she might be trying to help her cover. That's a good perspective, because maybe so. So Kim Worthy says she's on the live. It's a recovery mission. We all heard that. Perhaps she can't share how she know. Maybe not. That's what we waiting on the trial for. Maybe not. I said exactly what you said, Kiwana. Alita, pressure, burst pipe. Okay. Say Roxy been here and lying about it speaks volume. She part of it. Mimi put you on the floor. They love how you speaking at the budget truth. That's all I can do. And I look, I see some criminal activities going on, and that's my thing too. Like, they might not be up on that stand with Jarvis when he get his ass sentenced, but spiritually, they in that spiritual courtroom. That's how I feel about it, because bad intentions do not go without justice being served. I don't care. They're gonna definitely be dealt with either way it go. Okay, they'll never admit if they had anything to do with this case being causing distractions or, tampering with evidence or whatever. They'll never admit that. You say, can all parties agree to have a meeting on the back end for the love of Naziyah keep feuding offline? It may be beyond that point, Miss B. I think it may be beyond that point. I don't know if Kenya and Roxy will be able to have a comprehensible conversation, a logical conversation, right? I don't think that they will be able to do that, because everything is about rah rah this and rah rah that. We can fight, we can do this. So I don't think it'll be that. So this right here video I'm finna play is after Kiwana and Jernell did the interview here. This is Roxy speaking after that interview. So let's hear what the fuck she got to say. I wouldn't even want a conversation with Roxy and her. Exactly. She did reach out to me and said that she'd be willing to do an interview, but I don't see what will be the purpose of doing an interview when I already see how she is. What will be the point, Like I said earlier, I'm not finna be up here arguing with you. I'll ask you a question one time. But a lot of the questions that I had, she already asked. She's been already asked already. And we see how she like to deflect when she answers. So you ain't finna drain my damn energy with your half-ass question or your half-ass answers and trying to, deflect and cause me mental confusion, because I'm not confused. I know exactly what's going on. So it will literally get nowhere. The conversation will get nowhere.
Or whatever. I was like, you ain't hear about the New Year's Eve party? You ain't see it on my page? She was like, yeah. And I was like, why y'all ain't pull up? When we get to 20K, I'll let y'all know what Marquita said.
Now, she's talking about the fact that she was here December 2023 and also all the way up into January 6, 2024. Naziyah went missing January 9th, 2024. Okay. She's going to say that now she's just admitting now, since it came out in the conversation with me, Kiwana, and Janelle. Now she's admitting that she was in town December and January. Okay. Before then, she was not saying that. She was just pointing a finger at Kiwana and Janelle. What were y'all doing between September 2023 and the time Naziyah came up missing? She never once said I was here. Why did she withhold that information? Because she didn't want nobody to know that she was actually in town as well. I've already provided the receipts for that. She was partying like a motherfucker. Okay. Partying. Most people got toxic family members, so we all get this
really
through.
You know what I'm saying? It bothers me. People, what is the money going to? What is the money going to? I do that 3-4 times in the night. I did say some things or what have you. I was upset. I popped off. You're right, because I could take accountability for my actions. I said, you're right. I do agree that things should have been said, differently, and things that didn't necessarily have to do with Naziyah have to be put out. But I said what I said. Oh well, shit, I can't take it back. I can't take it back.
So y'all hear what she said. She said she had a conversation with Marquita at the preliminary hearing. Okay. This is just coming out now after the interview, or after the interview conversation. This is what she's saying. She never told us that she talked to Marquita that day. We thought that they weren't cool at all.
Hold on.
Now they trying to change the narrative.
What I was relating that to. I got sidetracked. I had a brain fart. It makes me itch.
Yeah.
What makes it worse for me is that I was here for New Year's, January 2024. Celebrated New Year's in Detroit. I threw a New Year's party. I invited everybody in the family to the New Year's party. I was only here for a few days. I said, I ain't been here in a minute. I ain't seen nobody in a minute. I said, I was down here or whatever in January, whatever, for New Year's or whatever. I was like, you ain't hear about the New Year's Eve party? You ain't see it on my page? He was like, yeah. And I was like, why y'all ain't pull up? When we get to 20K, I'll let y'all know what Marquita said.
She's a goofy.
So Marquita said, Trent. Thank you for the heart puff. Thank you. Because y'all really playing. Like, what? Y'all supposed to show me love. Y'all, my thug hurt. Dang. Thank you for the subscribe. Welcome, Raya. Welcome.
Let me make this clear, because this is not this past New Year's that she's talking about. She's talking about December 2023 to January, 2024, before Naziyah went missing. She went back to Texas on the 6th of January. So that means, she was here before Naziyah went missing. Okay, she's only addressing this because it came up in the interview recently that she was in town. Okay.
Welcome.
So I asked Marquita, I said, Marquita, I said, why y'all ain't come to the New Year's Eve party? I said, we ain't nobody seen y'all in years. I mean, everybody who came to the New Year's Eve party hadn't seen each other in years. Like years. So you know, I was like, why you ain't come? She said she didn't come because of Kiwana. She said, we heard about it, we seen it. She said everybody seen it. But a lot of people didn't show up. She talking about chicken bone, you silly. Welcome, Deja. She said a lot of people didn't show up because of Kiwana.
Now think about it. Why would Marquita and Shannon show up to a space where they know that Kiwana is, huh? Because up until that point, they know in their minds, Kiwana and Jernell were the ops to them. So why would they want to be in the same space as Kiwana and Jernell, who's going to constantly remind them of the fact that they are allowing a SO around all of the children? Roxy knew that. She knew it is already. She knew it when she talked to Marquita. They probably was kikiing and everything. She's trying to deflect and put it back on Kiwana. Like, hold up. Y'all gonna put the heat back on Kiwana. That's only proving our point, dummy. That's just proving the fact that you knew, did absolutely nothing about it. You were in town, still didn't do nothing about it, and that you were still cool at that point with Marquita and Shannon. Y'all was cool. Talking about they ain't want to go to the party because Kiwana, well, why would they?
I said, oh, now I didn't know what beef they had at the time. I really didn't care because I was turned up. I wasn't trying to hear none of that.
She know damn well she knew why they was beefed out.
I wasn't trying to hear none of that. So they said they didn't come to the party because of Marquita. I mean, because of Kiwana.
Now, why did she just say she was drunk? That didn't have nothing to do with her conversation at the preliminary hearing. Y'all peep what she just said. So did they go to the party or not? Like, what difference? You asked her why she didn't come to the party. Marquita responded and said because Kiwana was there. What does that got to do with you being drunk at the preliminary hearing? Make no sense.
Hey, Deja, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Yes, we should we need to keep tapping the screen. I guess I'm gonna have to keep stopping in the middle and get y'all where we need to be. What we need to be. She said that she didn't come to the party or whatever because of Kiwana. I didn't know what beef they had or whatever the case was. So I'm like, okay. So, you know, at the party or whatever, we, you know, everybody turned up or whatever the case is, but like it's like we 50%. Yes, we 50%. Yes. Welcome, rich girl. My bad, y'all. The screen is doing so much and my phone about to die. Yeah, like it's like thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure y'all keep liking the live. Yeah, child. So I forgot where I was going with that. I lost it. Somebody helped me get me back on track. They didn't come to the party or whatever because of her. So I left or whatever. I had to get back to Texas or whatever. So I left January 2nd of 2024. So even when I, you know, with them not coming around still, even at that time, I'm not thinking like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me call and check on them. Whoever showed up to the party is who showed up to the party. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not coming around for years and years and years, and I'm not seeing you for years and years and years, my mind is not going to be thinking like, oh yeah, let me like, I put the invitation out for people to come up for people to come, who showed up is who showed up. And like, that was it. So.
Well, Roxy, why you didn't do nothing when you was in town? You had about, you was in town, you left on the 6th of January. So if you left on the 6th of January, you had time. Or did you have something to do with the setup leading to Naziyah's missing? Let me know. Okay? And you mean to tell me if you were so turned up and drunk and sloppy all over the place, you got up that next morning and drove 20 hours to Texas? From Detroit to Texas, it's about 20, 22, 23 hours. You mean to tell me you did that? Fuck out of here.
To get back home or whatever and find out, I got back home. Well, I had drove here. Left on the 2nd. Got back to Texas on the 3rd. So 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. 8 days. I found out that Naziyah was missing January 11th. January 11th.
She left on the 6th. Okay. So that's 7, 8, 9. That's 3 days. Supposedly, right? She knew Naziyah went missing when Naziyah went missing that day because her, Shannon, and Marquita was very cool. She ain't find out on no 11th. And if that was her in the text messages that she shared on her page, her response to Naziyah missing, she put laughing faces. So either way it go, you didn't give a damn.
11th is when I found out Naziyah went missing. Now, this is the part where
you say it's broke chick.
I am hold on. I should have called her. I should have kept up with her. I need to be arrested. Can somebody explain to me why these people were saying that I need to be arrested? Can somebody explain that?
Because you're a criminal, bitch.
Like, let's play devil's advocate for a little bit. Can we do that? I'm trying to figure out, okay, like, why we at 11? Why we at 11? Child, they saying I need to be arrested. Oh, man.
I'm telling y'all, she crashing out after that interview. She just trying to act like she got it together. She don't.
That's what they saying. How am I going to get arrested for something that I have no dealings with?
Her and Mark D, to my knowledge, didn't start doing anything in regards to Naziyah's case until February 18th. By that time, the investigation was closed.
Like, they talking about I got something to do with it. How?
Or towards the end of February.
You know what I realized about this whole thing since it has went national? It's like, this is like having a big giant company, right? When something happens or what have you, like let's talk about like a company. Let's go with Amazon. When something happens big, it don't matter what it is. They don't point out the person who messed up, right? They go automatically to Jeff. Jeff, this is your fault. Jeff, how come you didn't do this? Jeff, how come you didn't do that? Right? But you have all of these other people, all of these people who he have working for them, but don't nobody care about all of those people.
Y'all see how she keep trying to play victim and come up with these stupid analogies that don't have nothing to do with Naziyah at all? Don't try to compare yourself to a business owner that no. You made yourself the voice and face of Naziyah. You did. What are you even talking about? And your flying monkeys in the comments just as dingy as you.
Because that's the name and the face that they know and see.
Duh.
Because it's his company.
But this ain't your shit. Naziyah didn't have nothing to do with you. And you ain't have nothing to do with Naziyah. So you should not have no attachments to this at all. If it wasn't to stand behind Kiwana and Jernell and do your part that way, if anybody should be selling any merch or anything, it should be Kiwana and Jernell, or you know what I'm saying, like going towards their organization or whatever the hell. They not even on here doing none of that. And then you get on here and try to compare yourself to somebody, a business owner, and they, because they the face of it, and this, yeah, of course we gonna go after you because we want to know why you lying so damn much. Steady trying to deflect. She's a manipulator.
So that's how I'm taking this and receiving it. Because my name, my face, my voice is out there the most. They want to put it on me. Not knowing I wasn't even here. And then some people even really still don't even care. What's crazy is some people even don't even care that I wasn't here. They like, oh, you should have called. Let me tell you something. Okay, let me explain it. And I hope that y'all can go back and explain it to y'all on y'all pages, right? Let's say hypothetically, right? Let's say for a child who what can a phone call really do? Let's say if you have a parent that's locked up, right? Let's say you got a parent that's locked up, and then your child, is living with whoever they living with. Y'all, we not tapping the screen. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you. Can y'all help me meet my little goal, my dolphin goal? It's only 10 cents. Let's say you are incarcerated and you are trying to parent your child while you are incarcerated. Do you really think that your child is taking heed to what you're saying, or that your child is, thank y'all so much. Thank you. Do you really think that your child is taking heed to what you are saying to them over a phone call? Thank you. 50% there. Do you really think that your child is taking heed to a phone call and you incarcerated? Do you really think that your child is taking heed to what you're saying, and you saying, when I get out of here, I'm gonna do blah, 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 blah? They're gonna be on the phone like, okay. All right. So when you are not keeping up with your family, especially when you left when they was a baby, how, for the ones that say, oh, well, you could have picked up the phone. What was we going to talk about if she was a baby?
No, when she was a 13-year-old. Why you acting dumb?
This, according to the documents that they have, right? Let's just go off the evidence because I like to speak facts. Let's go off of the evidence.
Oh, do you? Hold on, y'all. Let me pause this. Trying to get this picture. Hold on. I don't even know if y'all can still see me. Let me go to this. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get this picture. Say, no, we can't see you. Okay, I can still see y'all. I can still see the chat, though. Say these. All right, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? I just got the text to prove that, or the messenger message to prove that Roxy had returned home on the 6th of January, 2024. Okay? Because we love to have our receipts and our facts straight. All right.
They said that this was happening to the relationship or what have you began in 2022. Right? In 2022, I was still in Texas. In 2022, I haven't talked to Naziyah in years. So if you don't talk to somebody, it doesn't matter whether it is an adult or a child. When you don't talk to somebody for years, you may or may not think about them here and there, depending on who it is, but especially like a kid, right? Let's just be real. If you haven't talked to a kid in years, it's not going to cross your mind to be like, you know what, let me call and check on such and such and such and such. You know how many kids they got over there?
Exactly.
I don't even know. Let me keep it a buck with y'all. I don't even know all of Shannon kids' names still to this day. I only know 2 of her kids' names till this day. I don't even know her other 3 kids' names, and them is my cousins. I don't even know the 2 foster kids' names that Annette has. I don't even know my other little cousin, Marquita's son. I don't know his name.
And you proud? You should be the last person on here with Naziyah's face behind your head. This is an abomination. This is shameful. You ought to be embarrassed. You ought to be embarrassed. But you not. That's the crazy part. And then you try to justify it.
And that's my little cousin.
Like, that's not cool.
I knew of Naziyah because, lady, we had a family reunion in 2011, I believe it was. No, 2010. We had a family reunion at Belle Isle. And lady was pregnant with Naziyah.
Right, Nikki.
And like, she would bring her around here, bring Naziyah around here and there. You know, the last time I seen Naziyah, and what's crazy, the last time I seen Naziyah, and I was there when this picture was taken, right here, that picture, right there.
We don't care, Sherry. Sherry, we literally don't care. That's what she wants y'all to believe. Okay, it doesn't matter if Roxy got online and said what she said, and no, it's how and why she did it. It's the intentions behind what she did. Okay, yes, spreading awareness for Naziyah was absolutely needed. Okay, the world definitely needed to wake up about this specific topic in all households, including Naziyah. So yes, I get that. But the intentions as to why Roxy moved the way she moved had nothing to do with the love, care, or concern for Naziyah or the children. She just said she don't even know their names. She don't care about these kids or nobody else's kids for that matter. Well, y'all get on here and try to advocate for somebody. You didn't need Roxy to tell you about Naziyah Harris's story. I'm sure you got a Naziyah in your family, if it's not you. Good, she did. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that she that we all know about it, but my point is, you didn't. Everybody got a Naziyah that's close to them. She used this case as a ticket to some type of fame and attention.
That picture. And then y'all know the other picture. That picture right there. This one right here.
And then bash the two people who were the original voices of Naziyah Harris, is what I say. They were the original ones trying to get justice for Naziyah and the other children. Okay, she didn't do nothing but come, like she said out her own mouth. She felt like she came and she made shit, go worldwide. She didn't, girl. Let me let this play.
That's the last time I seen Naziyah right here.
Yes, they have.
Before that, you know the picture, and she's smaller than that right there. She's smaller. But she has the it's like a pink shirt on and she got a bib on. And she got two little small ah, man. Shit. She looked like a little bear.
I mean, then y'all be acting like y'all ain't never seen this happen in y'all real life. When somebody passed away in a family and you see family members that you never would expect it that go after the money of the relative, go over their house stealing and taking shit. Y'all act like y'all never experienced this in y'all real life, like Roxy is so damn innocent that she would never. You don't know Roxy, but we do know what she be saying and how she move. We can tell off what she showed the world. Like, motherfuckers ain't never came in like, oh, I'm helping the situation. Where the money at, though? Come on now. You know how many families go through this when they trying to bury somebody and motherfuckers stealing from the same pot they raising money in? This is the same thing to me. She's stealing.
That was the other time I seen her before that picture right there. So to come back to the city and see that she is this big when I come back.
Tisa, your family ain't perfect. Y'all be killing me trying to come in here and make it seem like your family so goddamn perfect. Everybody's family got skeletons. Everybody got a motherfucking crackhead, a motherfucker that steal, a motherfucker that do something that you don't deem to be righteous. So don't come in my chat trying to make it seem like your family ain't never experienced no shit. Trying to come in here with that holier than thou ass attitude for you get your ass blocked. Okay?
And to know that I can't come back and hug her or
go
see
on
how
go on
big
Messy
she's
Roxy
gotten,
page and talk to her because I don't give a fuck.
That's what hurts the most.
Matter of fact, let me back to you right now because you ain't finna piss me off.
This could have been prevented. This could have been prevented. This could have been prevented.
Bye.
This could have been prevented. Do you know how irritating it is to hear the ones that was around her continuously say this could have been prevented? Do you know how much it irks me to hear the people around her continuously say, the people around her that knew her and that knew him, the ones that knew him, continuously say this could have been prevented. When you for me and twist and turn, they can have more people come to their platform and all of that. Like what is y'all doing? The fact that y'all playing with somebody's family member, I don't give a damn of the circumstances of what it is. Obviously, yes, it's messed up. It's cruel. It's a lot of things, but to be coming after somebody who is trying to do what nobody else did, it's just, what's the word they say nowadays? Diabolical to me.
You diabolical.
When you trying to make the one good person be the bad guy and then turn
the one good person, bro. Did you just say the one good person, y'all? Nah, it's diabolical. I can't.
Turn it into, oh, you doing this for clout, you doing this for this, you doing this for that, which is why I'm going to do a docu-series of me and my part and my role and where I came in at.
Docu-series? We don't
and
need
I'm
that.
going to do that for my subscribers because I need people who are genuinely going to support and genuinely want to.
Roxy trying to save her ass now, y'all. That's what she doing with this docu-series, quote unquote. We don't need no docu-series on what the fuck you did. You ain't got a receipt to prove nothing. What you mean? This was a subscribers only live on TikTok. This was after the interview with Kiwana and Jarnell recently. She went live to her subscribers only and responded. Docu-series? We need a docu-series on the steps that you took to get justice for Naziyah prior to her coming up missing. That's the docu-series that the people want. That's it. That will entail phone calls, paperwork, reports, That's the only docu-series that we need right now. That's it. And who planted them clothes in that area that you just so happened to go and search at? We need a docu-series on that and details. We also need your phone records. We need your pinpoints where you was at from December 2023 to after Naziyah came up missing. To when you went to Texas and got your shit and came back to February. We need all of those records. That's what the people need. Yes, this is recent. This is recent. This was after the interview with Kiwana and Jarnell. That's the only docuseries we need. We need to prove you ain't had shit to do with what's going on when Naziyah's disappearance. That's it. We don't give a fuck about your life. We don't.
To understand at least my role and my part, but it won't only be just surrounded around Naziyah. It's going to be to support everything that I am doing, the direction I'm trying to go in when helping women, helping children, you know what I'm saying, giving back to the community of Detroit and other communities as well. I'm helping so many other women right now with their cases and nobody will ever know.
Or why your mother don't like white people or the gay community. That's what we need to know.
I'm helping a woman right now in Florida. I'm about to hop on something I heard about today that somebody just sent me earlier today about someone being a SAer and they are at an official capacity. Okay? So,
right.
My thing is, how can you put so much hatred towards someone who is genuine?
This is what it is. She tried to, y'all want to know what destiny swapping is? That's what she did. She tried to steal the credit and she tried to steal the credit from Kiwana and Jarnell and claim it as her own. You ever wonder what destiny swapping look like? You watching it play out in real time. Because if this were your goal, why wouldn't you have to work with Kiwana and Jarnell to begin with? Instead, every opportunity that you had to show your loyalty to Justice for Naziyah, you took that as an opportunity to be in opposition of that very thing. And you took advantage of the fact that Kiwana and Jarnell really wanted justice for Naziyah. And that they are emotionally triggered by the disappearance of Naziyah. You took it as an opportunity because you thought you saw a weakness. You thought you saw a weakness in Kiwana and Jarnell, like, hey, this will be the perfect opportunity for me to slap my vindictive, malicious ass in and take it. Hey, I did this. That's destiny swapping, y'all. But look how she had to go about it. Very, very distasteful, very malicious. She has no self-respect, no integrity, and no loyalty. Desperation knows no loyalty. She was desperate for this.
Genuinely helping people in their community. Do you know that after I helped that, hold on, y'all. Understand how much this is going on in Detroit? And people don't understand that the people who do want to speak up, now that I have let so many people know that you do have a voice and that you deserve justice and that they see that they have went through the same thing that Naziyah has went through, if not worse, they are now starting to see as an adult, I have a voice.
And you know, and y'all listen, peep this. It just hit me too. The way she departed with Mark was so respectful, right? It was so respectful. Oh, we still love each other so much, but we got two different ideas about things, so we're gonna part ways. If you wasn't envious, jealous of or felt any type of ill intent towards Kiwana or Janelle, why didn't you depart from them with the same respect? Huh? Y'all got to pay attention. Okay, y'all got to pay attention. She didn't have to slander them. That's what a person do that hates you, that envy you, that's jealous of you, that want what you got. Narcissist, manipulator, exactly. Because why didn't she give them the same respect as she gave Mark? Because Mark and Roxy are one and the same. I don't care if they departed or not. That's not the point. The point is she gave Mark the fucking respect that she should have been giving her cousin. That's the point. I don't give a fuck if they rolling around in the sheets right now. I don't care. The point is she planned to do exactly what she doing right now. You ain't got to walk away from somebody and slander their name while doing it. If that's what it was and my intent is justice for Naziyah, then okay, we agree to disagree. I still love y'all, but I'm out. Yes, all you gave Mark that same respect that you should have been giving the ones who really wanted the justice for Naziyah, okay?
I can speak up. I can say what happened to me. And they're still scared because they're still in that childlike mindset because it happened to them when they were a child. And I am proud to say that I did that. Because whether you heard it from me or somebody else, it had to start with someone.
That's just it, Danielle. That's it too. A lot of females have so much respect for men, but they'll be quick to throw other women under the bus. How dare you? How dare you? Y'all, we got to stop letting men come between us because we wind up, all Mark D did was came in and triangulated the situation. That's all he did. Roxy made it her business to be all up in Mark's face and in his space. Roxy made it her business. And Mark took it as an opportunity because he's a manipulator. Oh, I can use this situation to help grow my platform. Oh, I can use this situation to come through like I'm the man of the city. That's how he tried to come about it, right? It was an opportunity for Mark too. Roxy used Mark to get her face out there in the name of Naziyah Harris. And Mark, they was using each other. And when they was done using each other, they so-called parted ways. This was a joke to them.
Someone to continue to push it. Now, I'm not saying I started this by myself because then you'll have people twisting and turning that. I'm not saying I started this by myself. I did it. Okay? But to continue to push it and not give up and say, oh, well, this is this.
And y'all know Mark is a messy little bi because he got up on the live and was talking mad shit about Kiwana with Roxy and Kenya. So he triangulated them. He triangulated that situation. He pinned them against each other. Another distraction. He know what he was doing. Why? Because he wanted to make sure that he became famous off this story too, and that he can have access to sell all the pennies he wants. He wanted to sell them draws with his face on it. That was his intent the whole time. He wanted to have access to buku women.
There's too much. And I may take my break like earlier. I was talking. I got emotional.
Well, nobody checking for Mark prior to Naziyah case? Wasn't nobody checking for Mark, and the only reason he had any knowledge of the knowledge that he had was because of Jarnell. Jarnell brought this case to him and asked him to play it on his platform. Nobody checking for 7 Mile, Radio, or Mark. Trust me.
Because I felt like I was too late. I felt like I got here too late. I felt like she slipped from my hand like this. Like this. That's how she slipped.
Yeah, because you let her.
And I was just...
You didn't do nothing.
Afterwards.
Talking about why she need to go to jail. Look, why you don't?
8 days later. Who would have known? 8 days later. So, I wanted you guys to be the first to know that I am going to put out a docu-series, and I'm going to take it way back to the beginning as to where, like part 1 will be how I am related to Naziyah. Do you know
we know, girl, we don't need to know how you related to Naziyah. We know. What do we need a whole docu-series about that for? You said, y'all see that picture right here above her head? That's the last time you seen Naziyah. That's the docu-series right there. Why was you on scene with clothes of Naziyah? Let's deal with that. Okay. The docu-series is I seen her at 2. Okay, cool. What is you talking about?
Saying that I'm not her family.
She more worried about being actually related to her than actually.
If you have heard that
doing what she could,
I'm not. These people is so mad that they saying I'm not her family, y'all. They saying I'm not her family.
You shouldn't be.
Like, you so mad that you want to put out that I'm not her family. Yeah. Then you got the ones that saying that they is her family. Some person. I don't watch his stuff, but some person, some dude or whatever on TikTok talking about he her uncle. No, he's not. And he throwing this huge event. Ain't saying nothing to nobody. Maybe he keeping in contact with Janelle and Kiwana.
Here she
but
go.
It's like,
here she go. Her shenanigans. Breaking up Janelle and Kiwana. Here she go.
How is it that if everybody got the same cause and quote unquote care about Naziyah, why you got to tear the next person down who trying to do the same thing that you doing? Make it make sense.
Well, why did you start it?
If we all got the same, what's the name? Why you got to do that?
Now, didn't I just say that to y'all? If they all had the same goal, why did she have to drag them on her way out? She don't make no sense. Like, never.
Does the disrespect have to come into play? Now, everybody talking about it. It's hard not to talk about it. But if you supposedly have the same agenda that everybody else having, why do you have to tear down the next person?
She's projecting, y'all. Catch it. She's projecting. She's telling y'all what she felt, what she did. Okay. And making it seem like Kiwana and Jarnell did it. Have we ever heard them come up on the panel to slander them? No, we have not.
Instead of saying, hey, let's make this a movement. Since you in Detroit, you handle Detroit and I'm going to handle where I'm at. And then all the other states handle where they at. And then it's a collaborative effort. So that way, with this happening, because this is a worldwide thing, with this happening in so many states and countries all around the world, we so quick to the drama, but we're not quick coming together as a unit, but we all got the same goal. But I'm the clout chaser, right?
Definitely got an IEP.
But you don't want to coincide with the family, which who gave you permission to do that? He quote unquote selling shirts. Like, how are you coming into somebody else's family trying to throw an event, not even on her birthday? Talking about you about to do A, B, C, D, and E. If somebody had did that to your family, you would have lost your marbles. Anybody. Not to mention all of these people who got all of these dang on GoFundMe accounts. So that's why I got to take it back to me and where I came in at, and my meaning to Naziyah with the docu-series. And I'm going to start in part 1 saying how I am related to her, because so many people don't even know. I'm literally going to create like we're going to have a class session, and I'm going to create a family tree for y'all, so y'all can see how it started with the 9 folks, and how far down Naziyah is, and how far down I am from the family tree. Okay, from the nine, who started it?
See, she had to come up with another idea, because the fact that Kiwana and Jarnell were the ones who started the whole, they were the original people that thought of starting an organization and stuff. So now she got to come out with a docu-series.
How I go down to her, or actually how I go down to me and how it goes down to her. You right, Lynn J. Blood does not always mean family. Blood ain't family.
Oh, they ain't?
Do you know that there's family members that said that I need to get arrested?
Because they know you're a liar.
Them jokers is family members that said I need to get arrested because they said that I was in the shop with the special girl. Them people feel so entitled. They feel so entitled to they feel so entitled, and they ain't doing nothing but running their mouth. They ain't held up a sign. They ain't went to no courthouse. They ain't stood in front of no CPS building. They ain't put up no flyer. They ain't searched in no wood, no water. Yeah, donations. If y'all want to donate, I'll find a way to put my thank you for that. I'll put my information in here, whatever, for donations. Donations will really help. You know what I'm saying? It bothers me. People, what is the money going to? What is the money going to? If you want to support. If you don't. But when you see it,
it won't.
You'll know.
It won't.
And it ain't gonna happen overnight. I'm not putting together no rinky dink stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be presented properly. It needs to be proper. You know what I'm saying? It requires, beds and mattresses and blankets and toiletries and some resources or what have you is not always free. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. It takes money to file paperwork. It takes money to have lawyers to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. And it's not free. Again, nothing I do is rinky dink at all. Nothing I do is bare minimum. Nothing I do is shallow, like none of that. If I'm gonna do it,
girl, I'm here to tell you for the record, you ain't been nothing but rinky dink from the very beginning. Very rinky and very dink. Okay? I don't know who told you or convinced you otherwise.
But I'm gonna do it right. And doing it right takes time, money, and resources. So if you do decide to subscribe, when you do continue to subscribe, when you do buy merchandise from me, when you do send donations, it's helping towards all of that. And when I get there to that point, y'all gonna be the first ones to see it. And I'm be like, this happened because of y'all. I helped a little bit. But y'all is my backbone. Wow. I can't do none of this.
Look, now she playing. Now she love bombing her viewers, y'all. Now she love. It's because of y'all. Y'all did this. Y'all remember, don't never forget it. Y'all did this for me. Okay, I put in just a little bit of effort. We know you put in just a little bit, just enough to say, I came in and turn shit up. That's what she wants them to believe. She be playing on the emotions of her viewers. The kindness.
I can't do none of this. It takes, thank you, KK. It takes a village. And baby, I got a little coin. Okay, I got a little bit. I got enough for me and my family, and maybe a little trinket here or there, you know, because I still got to live my life too. I still have my family too, and I'm still pouring into my family, and I'm still pouring into all of this as well, because I'm one person. I get at bare minimum 300 messages a day. Minimum. Keyword. So imagine being pulled as a mom, a wife, a sister, a cousin, a supporter, a businesswoman, baby, I'm being pulled. Y'all ever play with Play-Doh? You know how Play-Doh?
That's it, girl. Please. She just started talking. She good at switching the subject real quick. She'll change some shit up real quick. That's a manipulator for you, though. Talking about string. What they got to do? What does the docu-series got to do with anything? The string got to do with anything? Okay. Now she try to say she got to support her family and all of that. Your wife supports you. Your wife. Talking in circles, saying a bunch of nothing. So y'all, I'll try to come back live a little bit later. I'm about to get up out of here. Depending on what else I come across, we might have to hop back on. Tap in with each other. You say just talking this, yeah, that was a mess. If I was her, I would stop. If those kids are still there, CPS need closing. Exactly. Talk to hear themselves. Yeah, because they be believing lies that they done conjured up in their mind, and they expect everybody else to believe that bull. Now we the people, we don't believe you. Okay. Yep, y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Shout out to everybody that's gonna catch this replay. Okay. Say she sounds so dumb. Her cover blown. It is. I told y'all that's the face of a person that's really crashing out, and she trying to hold it together, and she trying to hold on to those few subscribers that she got. That's it. But like I said, desperation knows no loyalty, and she's a desperate. Okay. I'll catch y'all later. Bye, y'all. Thank you to my mods. Shout out to my mods.